we are. Friday night, Wiz FM. You tuned into Onza on 99.9 FM. We got here a big star in the building. Local mag cunt, straight out of Melton, M-Town. We got one of the finest. We got Merks 1.
Crack-a-lackin'.
Yeah, what's doing, my bro? Cheers for coming through.
Yeah, it's all good, cuz.
Cool. Who else we got in the house? We got Jacko, we got Damo, we got Ollie.
That's it, brother. Damien Kelly, fucking 4-4 movement and that. On your boys.
Fucking oath, repping. Alright, well, we'll just get kick-started. My apologies if you have watched the lesson. Shout out the lesson. We're going to go over some of the just the generic questions, just in case some of the people that are listening don't know. But, yeah, fucking oath. We'll get straight into it. Alright, bro, so first question. Melton, repping, like, yeah, what's doing? Like, where'd you get your name? When did you start rapping? And is there a big scene in Melton?
For rapping?
Yeah.
Yeah, now there is. Like, when I was a bit younger, I wasn't really... It was more like American rap, you know? But now, gutter rap's popping off since Nter and that, and me, especially since I popped off, like... Then Melton's like, you know, I got a lot of followers and that.
Yeah, word up.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking oath.
Yeah, have you noticed a lot of the youngins trying to step up? Do you ever get shouted out or reached out to? Like,
Yeah, I know, yeah. There's a couple young cunts. Jake Sickest, he's good. He's one of the young cunts that comes up, you know? Yeah, he's mad.
word up. Jacko,
100%. I heard there's some big news this week. You brought the fiance into the studio.
Yeah, that's it.
Fucking
Mrs.
A.
Kayla.
Yeah, how'd that come about?
Oh, it just comes everywhere with me, you know what I mean? She's my partner in
fucking
crime.
oath, man. Yeah, partner in crime, Bonnie
Yeah,
and Clyde and that.
that's it.
Yeah, that's the way. Yeah, fucking oath.
yeah, big congratulations to the listeners. We got Merks' Mrs. Fiance in the building. They just got hitched, so big congratulations to them. If you're listening to it, give them a big clap, give them a big shout out, round of applause. Yeah, woo. Fucking A. Back to it. One of the questions that we had loaded up was
Beautiful. So I've got a few questions lined up for you, brother.
Yeah.
Number one is, look, I could be wrong, but currently, are you the only Melbourne artist running with Trap Runners?
Yeah.
Yeah. How does it feel being the only Melbourne artist in a majority Sydney-based crew?
It's sort of good in a way.
Fucking oath, yeah.
Like to me, it says something, you know?
Yeah, nah.
Like, yeah, like, you know, we always used to listen to the Sydney rappers, you know what I mean? And now,
Yep.
I'm one of them, you know what I mean? Like, then I've come
100%.
back home and
Yeah.
helped out all the cunts down here, you know what I mean? Trying to pop it off down
100%.
here, so it's good.
Have you ever considered any collaborations with any other Melbourne artists, or you just sticking tight with the
No.
crew?
Yeah, flows.
Yeah, fuck oath.
Yeah, me
Fucking
and Flows talk like, you know, nearly every day, every second day
That's
or so,
mad. Yeah,
about music and shit.
fucking oath.
Yeah, we're doing a few tracks in that, me and Flows.
Another question. How'd you link up with Nter? I've always wanted to know that.
One of my best mates, Jake, this is when I was about, I don't know, it was when Curse had done his, I think it was called the Curse Tour or something. He'd done a show in Melton, and Nter was there, and Jake, my brother, like, loves Nter, and that was, no one really knew Nter, so Jake knew every single word, every single fucking song, so Nter pulled him up on stage, then, like, they became mates, you know, from there, and because I'm close with my brother, obviously, I said to him, fucking hook me up with him, you know. It took me fucking about 2 years, but I finally got him on a balcony, spat him a rap, and then fucking went to Sydney once, hopped in a booth, and that was that.
Fuck yeah, that's hectic. Yeah, what was Nter doing in Melton? Doing a show in Melton?
Yeah, with Curse.
Oh, true. No
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. I didn't even know what the fuck they were doing in Melton. Like, that, yeah.
Where,
Oh, I don't know, because I was down the road doing my own show, but no one came. Yeah,
where was the show in Melton? Where was it?
at the Max Hotel.
The Max. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know the one.
no shit.
It's a spin out, brother. Me and Mav, the first ever gig I went to. So I've been to a Curse concert, but the first ever gig was an Nter gig, and that's why it introduced me to. So I was introduced to the underground scene, like from my cousin a long time back, but first being a part of it as a youngin, and that was when they were selling free Merks shirts, and
Yeah.
man,
The big red ones.
the big
Yeah.
red ones. I'll show you
Everyone
maybe
locked
the
up.
photo before, and it was crazy, man. Motherfuckers were screaming that shit
Yeah.
on stage, and the vibe I got when Enter finished on Neverland, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, I swear that gig, bro. As soon as he finished on that, everyone had goosebumps. Motherfuckers were crying and shit. You know, it was actually one of the most unreal experiences of my life, man. It was unreal. But free Merks shirt was getting passed around, this and that. How did you feel about that at the time or when you got out?
Yeah, it was good. You know, it's
Yeah,
a funny one, that one. It's
spin it, eh?
like yeah.
Me and Jacko tried to get one of the free Merks shirts as soon as we got in. Like, we're like, fucking oath, we'll buy a Merks shirt. Sold out already. We were even going to get one of the smallers or like super largest. Sold out already. And it was at Grumpy's, so you know, it was...
Apparently there was a lot of money made in that. It was good. Apparently they went really good.
Yeah, boys, we there, don't we?
We don't know about it,
Yeah, Nter was up on the... he was up on the speaker, Nter, and he put straight out of Melton. He's like, this is for my brother Merks. Got on video, and like, it went off, bro. It was sick.
One of the tracks that he done, bro, Merks is at the start of it, like fucking gone on fucking fucking over.
He come to visit me next day in jail after that show.
What?
Yeah, and he's like to me, told me, he's like, bro, he's like, I was on doing straight out of Melton. He's like, I felt like God. He's like, I just put my hands in there. Everyone was screaming every word. I was like, fuck. The fuck am I in here for? Yeah.
That was the first track I ever heard of you. I was on the way home from the city. My mate chucked it on the Uber. Who the fuck is this cunt? Like, who is this, bro? This is going hard.
Yeah, I recorded that the day after my mum died. Like, I didn't write it. Like, I wrote it for a bit, but then went to go up to film Rise of Empire with Enter.
Yeah.
And on the way up there, my mum died, and then fucking the next day, I don't know, I think that's why maybe I had a bit more emotion, you know, in the studio or something, 100%. You know.
That's crazy, man. You know what? So I'm working at the moment, and a few of the boys I work with they're pretty straighty 180. But I spoke to them and told them I'm with FM 99.9, and I'm interviewing Merks. My mate said to me, he's like, 4 lads cruising in a stolen Commodore. He's a straighty, bro, and he still knows your music, bro. That's some real shit, man.
Yeah.
Like, you're actually fucking a very well-renowned, fucking respected rapper all over Australia, repping from Melton.
Yeah, it's popped up.
It's your career.
It's crazy how much fucking, like, even going to like Sydney and fucking like Perth and all that shit, how many cunts fucking love him in that, bro. It's fucking, fuck yeah, bro, how well known he is. Yeah, definitely, bro, how well known he is, and that's tripped out, bro, yeah, definitely.
So you guys have performed all over Australia. It's not just Melbourne and Sydney. You travelled a bit?
What's it like doing straight out of Melton when you're interstate? Because I went to Sydney and I went to that, what was it, the re-up? When 1-4 performed, and you did straight out of Melton there, and cunts were going off there too.
Yeah, fuck, they love it. Yeah, I like that. Like, it's like when it's like straight out of Compton, you know. We don't. None of us have been to Compton and that, but fucking people have been to Melton. You know, they relate. Like, it's in Australia, so they relate. There's a ghetto in Melton. Like, there's a ghetto in Australia. People just want to know about it. You know what I mean?
I feel like that's what Melbourne needs, but Melbourne's got a lot of barbecue rap. They've got a lot of fresh rap.
Yeah,
you know, there's not a lot of, you know, gritty, grimy, like.
Yeah, that's what my whole idea is, to fucking.
You know? Yeah.
Like when I go locked up, that's where most of the fans are. You know what I mean? And that's in a way, it's good because like they've got something they relate to something now. You know what I mean?
So when you went in, cunts recognised you straight away?
Yeah, 100%.
That's sick.
100%.
How do you feel about the scene at the moment? And how do you feel about... Do you reckon you've made an impact on the Melbourne scene, or you just fucking run it on your own and these cunts watch?
I reckon fucking... Like, once the shit... I don't know what happened to me this year. I don't know, something happened like fucking... 6 months ago I was broke and shit, and I couldn't write for 3 years. Couldn't really write. I dropped like 1 track a year. And then this year something happened, I've just spashed it out like fucking... Like, and there's like, but it's not even normal. Like,
we can hear it.
Even today when I was
break it down to rebuild.
I was doing that Chirac today, and I was tripped. Like, when I was doing it, it was like I was tripping out on myself. And like, what the fuck's going on? Like, it's like I sold myself to the devil or some shit. Like, it's crazy. This shit. It's like full crazy. This shit. Like, I don't fanboy over myself, but when I release this shit, I'll fanboy over this myself.
You got to be your biggest fan. Because if you don't believe in you, then who will?
Does it come naturally to you?
What's that?
Writing? Like, does it?
Yeah. When I just figured out not long ago, like, it's like when I'm not happy, like for 3 years I was like, I thought I was happy, but I was in a fucking shit spot, you know. Like in and out of jail a bit, and like just fucking shit, like argument at home and that. And I couldn't write for shit, you know. and there was nothing to write about because I couldn't walk out the front house, like I couldn't walk to a mailbox, you know, without getting fucking shivved in the leg, you know. So fucking, there's nothing to even write about changing nappies and fucking, you know, no one wants to hear that shit. But then I fucking sorted myself out, met my missus, and now I'm fucking happy. And since I've been happy, I fucking just smash it. I can write, like I said, I wrote Chirac today. Like on the way here, I wrote it, yeah.
So all your songs are based off real life experiences and shit that's
Yeah.
happened. So you can't just make shit. You can't just write.
No.
Sit, like you said.
I even I've had mates say wear this in a film clip. I say I can't, like I want to, but I can't because like it's not mine. I can't afford that. I
And
can't.
that's real, but
Stay
that's
real,
real.
I can't. Like
You
if
just
people-
stay
like
true
if-
to yourself.
if there's
I think I reckon
something-
it's his fan base too, because like a lot of cunts are interested in like what he does and what like fucking you mean, like interested in this, like what's going on, like they're not about that, but like they're interested in what's going on and that. And like, because I mean, interested a lot of people, you know what I mean? Like, fuck, what the fuck?
That's
I
what
wonder
I
what
mean.
it's like being in that
I'm
sort
not-
of scene and that, you know, like fucking
Yeah.
definitely.
I'm not about that life, but I'm fucking interested. You know, like I hear your music and I'm like, fuck, this is.
It's
This is
fucking
hectic.
proper. That's
It's
where
interesting,
I mean,
it's
a lot,
hectic,
no, I mean, a lot of fans come from that. You mean, like interested in that kind of lifestyle and they're not about it, but like they want to be, or they just don't know, like they haven't sort of done that stuff before in their life, and they're interested in that kind of stuff, and that, you know.
100%. I think it's either one of the two. Either people relate, and it's one of those things, or people are in all like, fuck, this motherfucker's spitting some real shit, you know?
So when I was a kid, when I heard Nter, like his gutter shit was mad, like cause I just like gangster rap anyway, but like
Fuckos.
when I heard like fucking songs about like him being homeless and just like the sad ones of him being stuck and like his mum was dead but my mum was sick, like I knew she was going, like I related a lot to that shit. Like there was a lot of times where I was sleeping in parks, you know what I mean, and I was like this cunt's maybe not doing it, but he's at least being where I am, you know what I mean.
100%.
So then fucking
Some of those
so
old
there's
Nter.
people doing that for me, like I'm doing, you know.
Did it almost help you find strength, like knowing that someone else had been through it, and like was Nter able to like walk you through it as well at the time?
Well, in a way, because like there was no Aussie rappers that were rapping about, like you said before, there's a lot of barbecue rap and shit like that. Like to me, like he was the first one. Even like Curse was a bit, like a little bit gutter. But then Nter came out. Nter was talking about like fucking overdosing parents and fucking shit that I've seen. Like you know, like not my parents, you know, but like I've been around that shit my whole life. You know what I mean?
What about your environment? Were other people going through that same shit, or was
Yeah,
it just like
that's what I mean. Yeah, the whole
Word.
environment I grew up in. Yeah.
What happened towards someone else was that person's like their mum or something or their dad, but then fucking we know like someone's aunt, like our auntie or fucking one of our best mates, and every cunt sort of
100%.
relates in their different ways and that, you know.
It's definitely a chain reaction with shit in the area, you know. Like definitely, there's a lot of shit that goes on, and when you can relate through hearing an artist and hearing an artist from home, it is different. You know, really fucking hits different because you get like there's a lot of shit that goes on everywhere, but when you're sitting there doing whatever the fuck you gotta do, whatever the fuck it is, man, and you hear a bar that someone spat and you're like, that's just real. That's the type of shit you produce, though, and that's what I'm talking about. There's a hectic level of as you as a Melbourne artist.
I don't give a fuck really about how I care about how it sounds and that, but like some shit I say like and I'm like fuck, listen to this, and the cunt's like yeah, it's right. But I'm like no, but listen to this, bro. I was like understand what the fuck, like you know,
Yeah.
like just listen how savage that fucking shit is. Like
That's
what I'm saying,
exactly
like,
it.
imagine if, like, and I'm telling you the truth, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've definitely got what 15 to 30 quotables per track.
I don't even know what that is, bro. I only learned what a bar was.
Quotable is something that people can repeat. You know, that shit that they post on their Insta, this and that. Yeah, like a quote.
Yeah.
So like, one I was listening to earlier, you know, is what is it? From tripping hard to flipping hard to pushing wheelbarrows. How many motherfuckers out there that went and gone straight heard that shit like, yeah, brother, like, sweet, we on, you know? Like, I wonder how many motherfuckers are on the rock, got up to work and went, fuck yeah, you know, I'm listening to this cunt, we're gonna get through today. That's actually an impact that you're making, bro. It's fucking real shit.
Yes, you can. Yeah, I've heard a few cunts talk to me about that bar. They're like, because even myself, I fucking, when I'm not doing nothing, like I was at a stage where I wasn't, like I sort of was in a place where I couldn't sell, couldn't trap and do nothing, you know, and there was no crime, and I felt like the fuck, like I just got out of jail and there was no need to trap, but I'm like, I'm gonna go get a bag of pills because it's what I'm meant to do, sort of thing, you know what I mean? Like,
What you used to is what you grew up doing.
yeah, and then like you know,
don't know nothing about
yeah, but like in that way, it's like well, I'm not gonna rap about trapping. All my unreleased tracks are about trapping, and can't say what are you doing, and I'm just like fuck, I'm pushing wheelbarrows, bro. You know what I mean? Like like that's fake to me. So I
100%,
needed to go
man.
for me. In a way, like I've done bad shit to make sure I'll be able to make the music I want to make, you know.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
100%. But I think that the fact that you go, because obviously, man, I spoke about this earlier. As a youngin, you went through probably a lot more than other people. And maybe not other people. It's not a comparison game. It's not comparing this and that. There's always someone that got it worse. Always someone that got it fucking better, bro. That's the way. But you went through grief and addiction plus others at a very young age, man, and you put it on show for everyone, and you wore your heart on your sleeve, and that is, well, I think you're very
Real
relatable. How do you feel about exposing yourself like that to the fucking world?
That's the only way I can, like, I can't, like, if my missus is like, or if I got a problem with, like, if I got a problem with Damo, something Damo's done, you know, or problem, you know, my missus is like, what's wrong? I'm like, nah, nothing, you know. I feel stupid about, like, nah, nothing, you know.
Yeah.
But I could dead set, I could write a song about it and play it to her, play it to Damo and be like, this is what's wrong, listen. And it's weird as, like, it's, I can talk about anything through music. Yeah, but
It's a form of expression.
yeah, like if you sit here and talk to me about my mum, I'll start fucking, like, it'll be a shit conversation, it'll be sad, it'll be shit.
Yeah.
If I rap about it, I could talk about it for fucking hours and say the saddest shit out there.
That's
and,
crazy.
You know, but
Yeah.
keep the conversation going, you know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah.
I'm no rapper, but I in a sense I understand what you say, because I write, just get shit off my head, bro. You know, like I've done it since like 15, 14, 13 or some shit, you know what I mean? Just because like I can't express it talking to cunts, you know, I understand what you're saying.
You don't tell fucking no cunt, bro. At least you're getting it off your fucking chest writing it.
Drinking and shit, this cunt will come out.
Yeah.
Happens here and there.
He's alright too. He goes hard. Yeah,
But 100% I understand what you're saying, because like, bro, I could never speak it to anyone in the sense that, you know, in spoken words. But when you do it and you got it in a rhyme and it's easy, like if you can fucking interpret it in a way that it's respected and sounds fucking unreal, blows cunts' heads, blows your own head, and you fucking get your way out there, eh?
Yeah, half of my shit that I know even like they're like tongue twisters and that.
Yeah.
They're not. Like, people say that's fast as, and like I'm not even talking fast really. Like I'm just speaking, but it's just what the words I'm saying and the way I'm saying it, and the way it's put together. It sounds like I'm going da 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 da, but I'm just going. I'm just talking normal. Yeah, you know. 100%. It's good. It's just practice. Practice makes perfect. You know what I mean?
Fucking
like,
oath.
I've been doing. Like I wrote my first song when I was 7.
Yeah.
So like it wouldn't have been a banger, you know. Obviously it would have been shit. But But like,
I've got a track on my phone still when he was 13, bro. Like, it's our crew, BRH boys.
No.
Fucking A. That's OG.
Yeah.
No shit.
He's done a track fucking when we were 13, bro, about our crew and stuff like that. And fucking, I've still got it on my phone to this day. And I was like, he sounds so young on it, bro. I mean, I was like a fucking skull because he's 13 years old and that, you know? Like, killer.
This guy dropped some music in Melton. This kid. And like everyone was frothing it, and I was like, "What the fuck?" In my head, I was like, "Fucking what?" Like, I'm like, "He's good," but I'm like, "I could fuck him up," and everyone thinks this guy's Eminem, you know what I mean? So I'm like, I was having bongs one day, and I'm like, "Fuck, I can beat this cunt," and I'm like, "Fuck off, idiot," you know? I'm like, "Put a beat on," put the beat on, and then cunt's like, "Bro, you need to go to the studio," and then it went from there to there to there to me, met Nter, and you know, so on and so forth.
He's always been about rapping.
Yeah. Fucking oath.
It's not something that he just come out of and started doing, bro. He's always been doing it for fucking years and years and years, bro. I mean, like, he's always said he's gonna fucking do that. I mean, it's still just what he wants to do and that. Yeah. He's fucking done something with it, bro. I mean,
that's it, bro. And killed it while you're at it. There's one question I always want to ask any artist, you know, and it's what is your favorite track or most meaningful? They may be the same. If they're different, give us both. But if you've got a favorite, what's your favorite most meaningful track
of mine?
Yeah, that you've created.
That's out.
Yeah. All that's not out that you got on the way.
And to the listeners, you're gonna hear all of it.
Out also, preferably.
Fuck it. Oh yeah, like out. The means most to me the one that's out probably Signs. It has to be Signs.
100%. Heard that today, brother, and like goosebumps. You know.
Yeah, Signs. Like fucking Yeah, that's one that means most to me. Yeah.
100%. What about? Favorite could still be the same, man. You do you,
fucking,
but maybe favorite
lyricist track. At the moment, my favourite's this unreleased track I got. Fucking off. It's fucked up. It's actually called Fucked Up. It's fucked up.
We'll play that tonight too for the listeners.
Yeah.
But it's kind of cool, like your career, like you did music videos for all those things. Like you didn't just do SoundCloud. Like you did all the videos. Like you got to see young Merksy, and now like Shiv Talk just came out.
Yeah,
like you see, like it's sick. You get to see the progression of it all. How were you like funding fucking videos back then? Because weren't they like, or how were you doing your videos?
Like I always, like in Sydney, all the old videos are all done in Sydney.
Oh word.
Yeah, like I'm just lucky to have the hookup, like Body Bag Media, you know what I mean, him good mates.
Shout out Body Bag.
Yeah, like fucking Nter Luxury, like all them boys, like whoever they had filming, you know. Fuck, I can't remember the name of the other one, Street Reel or something like that. That was Brett, he's a mad filmer. But they all done it for free, you know what I mean?
Oh word.
Yeah, like, you know, just
The
like...
boys hooked it up.
Because like I'm promoting them, they're doing a Merks track, like they get to say I've done Merks' film clip, I get to say Body Bag film clip, you get me?
You work off each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So you had that name before you were rapping, like you were known as that. By the time you were spitting on videos, they were like, "Fuck, I'm doing it for this cunt." It wasn't like, it was like that, eh?
What's that like?
Like you just
Were you
said
Merks
that,
before Merks?
You were
My
getting
name,
free
actual name.
vids. You know, everyone wants to do it, but you already had a name. You came in the
Yeah,
game with one, eh?
Yeah.
Was
I
that straight
already
out of
rapper.
Melton that set that off?
Nah, like my old tracks that are they're on YouTube. They're like called. I don't even fucking tell people because like they're all. Because they got like because I wasn't known back then. They got like 2,000 views and shit, and because they haven't been viewed, I've taken like some of that material, recycled it, changed it, chopped it up, and fucking used it for my new shit that are bangers now.
Nothing
you know what I mean?
wrong with that,
Nah,
brother.
but like you know what I mean. But what's it called? There's like lessons. Well, trap shit's real good one. Yeah, that's like old as fuck. You can tell like they're wax studios and that, but they're fucking dope, you know. But then what set it off was when I done When Clouds Move in Sydney to Melbourne, because it was a van tour. So obviously Enter's fan bases said, "Who the fuck's this cunt?" Listened to me, liked me. Then they've searched my name. When I've had a track up, bang, that's how you get a fan base, you know.
Before you were talking about like how you grew up on a bit of like American gangster rap. Well, who'd you listen to? Or who are your main like influences with that?
Like start Eminem.
Yeah.
The only reason I rap is because Eminem. Like if it wasn't for, I went to this kid's house and stole his Eminem show CD after fucking anger management class and that. Because my mum had copies with his mum and that, and I heard it and, like he's swearing and talking about killing his missus and that. I was like, this is crazy, you know.
Poor Kim.
Yeah. And then fucking, I like pretty much made a track to every single beat on that Eminem show. That was when I was 7. Like, you know, I'd just sit in my room, just write tracks over him rapping, you know. And then fucking sort of try and remix every track he made, you know. Yeah. I don't know if you noticed, if you heard like any instrumental I've used that's an actual instrumental from someone else's track, it's sort of remixed. Like my flow will be exactly the same complete different shit. You know what I mean? Like
100%.
That's a skill in itself.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I definitely think that if you can come on a track that's well known and shit on that motherfucker, you got talent beyond belief. You know?
That's
and
what I
you got
reckon.
that skill in your
Flows for
potential.
days.
100%. But I think that it's a piece of bro, because I remember Lose Yourself, the ad was on the TV, yeah? Like the ad was on the fucking Channel 10, bro, and I was walking around spitting these bars I thought was on TV. It was completely wrong, bro. But the first time I ever, like, thought about bars and shit, bro, I was fucking connecting them too, bro. Yeah, big wave, that motherfucker.
Yeah, 100%. And when I grew up, it was like 50 Cent, and then when I moved to Melton, it was more 50 Cent because fucking I was sort of surrounded by like shit that whatever fuck I was listening to of him was talking about. Like there's heaps of drugs in Melton. There's fucking everyone wants to be a drug dealer. No one wants to be a fucking a flop.
It's a reoccurring story, like just everywhere you go, it's just the same
In Melton.
sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, Melton's. I love Melton to death, but
Right,
like that's because
gotta show love.
that's because I'm from there, and like I know everyone knows me there. I know everyone. Like if my fucking grass clippings go missing, I'll probably be able to find out who took them. You know, like and that's not just me. It's everyone in Melton can do that. Like that's what I like about it. You know.
Hey, I heard an old track on SoundCloud with you and the HM boys, like Depots and stuff. How'd you link up with them? They're from like.
He's related to my brother Jake. too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, wow.
Hey, Depo's is cousins with Jake. Yeah.
Oh, okay. No
Yeah,
shit.
me and him are close mates. Yeah. Yeah, Jake. If it wasn't for Jake, fucking hell.
Yeah, shout out Jake. I actually ended up getting stuck at the airport with him after that re-up gig. Like,
Oh no.
yeah, because like his Virgin flight was like stuck and my Qantas was stuck, so we ended up.
Surprised you
kicking
didn't get
at the
arrested.
airport. Yeah, gave a lot of trouble to the check-in ladies. Like, you know, we're going through the like the beep beep beep, and then you gotta go back again. It's like they're like, oh, these cunts again. Like, you know, yeah.
He probably had to shiv up his bum.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Jake gave you a call. He's like, oh, Merks called me. I just 1 second. You were like in Albury. I don't know if your car broke down or something was going on with your car, or you drove to that gig.
Oh yeah, the car did break down. Yeah, the car broke down or some shit. That was Merks' car anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you usually drive to Sydney, or are you?
I've driven, I've flown. I like flying 'cause I feel more famous, but
Yeah, fucking.
How far's the drive to Sydney?
8 hours. Or 8 hours if you drive normal, but like when you're stopping and you're stopping and starting, and people are, I don't know, 9 hours. Not much difference. About 9 hours. Yeah. Me and Mick went Nter saved me from Melbourne this year. But before when I got out of jail and I went to Sydney, we took the wrong turn. We topped up. We topped in Mount Druitt. There's a Mount Druitt in the Northern Territory.
Yeah.
And we started seeing red dust, and the fucking emu was next to the car, and I was like, bro, I'm like, I don't think we're fucking in fucking Kansas anymore, cuz. And then like, we looked at the maps and we were like nearly in the Northern. It said welcome to the outback. We're like, what the fuck? We were like 12 hours the wrong way.
Long way from home, bro.
It's crazy.
Hey, did any of you see the footage of that bloke in Sydney yesterday? Getting eaten by a great white shark?
No.
Bro, I'm scared shitless of sharks. I saw that shit, man. Like, I'm not stepping foot in the ocean again, bro.
Yeah, fucking hell.
That was a fucked up.
Yeah.
No, I got to get it off my fucking chest, bro. I haven't stopped thinking about it since I seen the video. That shit's fucked.
Wait, I have to ask you, bro. On the year of like Dusty getting the Brownlow, you went to a Tigers game, G, wearing the Tigers jersey, and Harold's son took a
No,
flick
it wasn't a
of you,
game.
and they're like Dusty's doppelganger, and I'm like, wait a second,
Merks
that's
won.
Merks, G.
Yeah. That wasn't a game.
It wasn't even a game.
That was in Geelong. That was in the ghetto. That was in fucking North Lane. that was in. I just got out. So I had my boob haircut and everything. It was fucked. And then the next door neighbour had a fucking little meth, or a wannabe meth lab in his fucking house.
Little shake and bake lab.
Yeah, and it blew up. Or it didn't even blow up. Like I just didn't even hear a bang. It was the day of my old stepdaughter's birthday, and like I was at the back having a barbecue. I had about 10 cunts over there, and then I was dressed like, you gives a fuck. I had my shorts on, my fucking pair of TNs, and fucking put my Richmond jumper on, hide me in Beer Valley, and then fucking I noticed flames. Everyone went out the front, and then I went to help the bloke because I thought he was in the house.
Oh, there was a fire. You were just going out.
Yeah,
to
next
start a
door.
fire.
Yeah.
What? That was from the lab.
Yeah.
blew up.
And then I went to go, but this guy's like just giving up on life, and he's having cans under his tree in his backyard, and I'm like, help me, I've got kids here, get the fuck up,
Yeah.
And he just laughed at me, so I went to get him, but then he had dogs with him, so that's of course when they take the photo of me, I'm turning and my jaw's hanging out the fucking side of my head, and that's when I was waiting for him to come out the front. But yeah, fucking then I got interviewed for fucking. They ended up calling me and doing an interview for my music, and I got a thing in the Geelong Advertiser for it, so it worked out.
No
Yeah.
shit.
I just like Dustin.
Any publicity is good.
The only thing-
Did you get heaps of like messages and shit for that? Like
Yeah. Like there was heaps of.
Like
I was in at that time.
Yeah.
At that time, like without saying too much, like it's pretty obvious. Like I didn't have any social media. I wasn't allowed to fucking walk past the mailbox. You know what I mean? So I didn't hear
And
a lot of
Harold's
shit.
son got
Yeah,
out.
yeah. I didn't hear a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Like, but I heard that like apparently I looked like Dusty on his off season and that.
Yeah.
Hitting the drugs.
The ghetto Dusty. The ghetto Dusty.
Yeah.
No shit. Were you going off that year for the Tigers?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, when it goes to the games and I got his haircut, people fucking stop for photos and everything. Stupid.
Yeah. No shit.
Yeah.
It's just on the door, bro. Yeah. Fucking hey, that was so funny. How's the photo? You sitting there with the ciggy, like.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, my whole family was out the front with ciggies in their mouths. It was fucking bad.
front page, bro. You made
Yeah.
the front page.
And doppelganger sounds like a charge. It sounds like a bad thing. Like it sounds like a bad
No
thing.
one is
right?
Dusty, mate. You're doing alright.
Yeah,
Hey?
No one is Dusty. You're doing alright.
Oh, yeah, but it sounds like just a doppelganger. It just sounds like a bad
Sounds
thing.
like ganger,
Like
yeah,
you've been
yeah.
doppelganging. Like what the fuck have you been doing?
Yeah. It sounds like
Yeah.
it's trying to be
No.
Dusty.
Yeah. I had to ask a question. How do you feel about the Melbourne scene? Or even not the Melbourne scene? Like, how do you feel about the Melbourne scene, but how do you feel about the scene as an overall at the moment?
What with rap?
Yeah,
Australian rap.
Oh, yeah, it needs to pop off more like a bit. Like there's no like for example, this like there needs to be more of this shit. Like I don't know what you guys play in that, but like there's no like radio station that's just rap, and that's
Fucking
Aussies.
oath.
It's always some American channel that you're not gonna get onto. Like
Yeah.
there's no yeah, you know what I mean.
Cheers, bro.
There's no like
100%.
opportunities for anything. Like
Yeah. The biggest commercial thing at the moment is probably hip hop show on Triple J, and even there, like,
but how do you like see?
it's commercial, you
But
know.
see, there's people like me, like I'm dumb as I don't even know how to get onto anyone. Like
Yeah.
Fucking
I don't know
hell.
how but I'll literally what I do just rock up to Triple J, walk in and say, listen, I'm a rapper, I'm the dope.
Ne-
You
Trust
could always
me,
just
right?
rush it like Wu-Tang did.
Yeah, but like yeah.
Could you imagine?
However,
Rushing Triple
though,
J.
However, your music, you don't even have to know no cunt, bro. The stories you speak and the word, you know, the message you send across is relatable Australia-wide, let alone any further of its reach. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So at the same time, whilst you say that, I do understand what you're saying. There's a lot of motherfuckers out there that could never reach the audience that you've reached without a hook, without nothing, bro. With just
That's
a
true.
fucking hard verse, with just
Yeah.
a hard 16, hard 32, whatever the fuck
Yeah.
it is, bro. You've managed to fuck.
That's why I just need to start fucking making some money off it now, you know what I mean?
Yeah, fucking
yeah.
100%.
Are you planning on doing like an EP or anything like?
I don't even know what I'm doing, I don't know, I just got a bunch of tracks that I got 10 tracks right now. Some of the ones I sent you tonight you're gonna play.
Yeah.
Fucking they're great, like they're the ones that are like
They're
fuck, I
bangers,
don't know,
bro.
if something doesn't happen with these tracks this year, fuck, I don't know.
I was listening to that unreleased in the car like while I was working doing delivery, so I was like,
Yeah, which one's that?
Reality.
Yeah, My Reality, that's
probably
good,
one of
that's
my
dope,
favourites,
Yeah,
like-
I wrote that just before I went to jail in 2017. I started writing it,
No shit.
finished it
Yeah.
when I got out of jail, I think, but I wrote half of it in jail, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna send it to the boys before the show, and then like, you know how you can unsend? Like,
Yeah.
I unsent it. I was like, nah, you guys have to hear it through like proper
Yeah.
speakers, not your fucking phone. Like, this shit's a banger.
Yeah.
Yeah, word.
Yeah, fucked up is crazy when you, like,
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it makes
Mate,
you want to get
love this
slizzed.
shit that G's you up, yeah? Fucking oath.
yeah, it's one of my favourite type of shit.
Mate, so brother, 100%. Yeah.
And with your new stuff too, you can see how like better like you've gotten as well compared to like what you used to be. You know, like
Perfected your flow, man.
yeah, and you feel like it's
Straight
gotten
up.
Shift
so
Talk came out, I think, last year. I think this year.
Towards the end of last year, if not this year,
Where was that video and stuff done?
I don't
Was
know.
that Sydney as
When
well?
did Shift Talk come out? I think this year. Last year. Yeah, it was last year.
We're in 2022.
Oh yeah. Wrong year. So came out last year, but I wrote that in 2019. I recorded it in 2019.
Word.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. See, I just had shit.
That's fucking
I'm
crazy.
not gonna release shit without film clips because
Yeah, 100%.
like it doesn't get like
The impact.
some people like don't even want to watch the fucking song for the song. They just what's that in the film clip, and they go to watch it and then they start watching it. Oh, who's this? You know, and then that's how you get
100%.
then you get followers and people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking shout out to X Vision. She's a fucking beast. This guy's like the Lebanese Dr. Dre. He's crazy.
What's his
No
name?
shit.
Exhibitions.
He's crazy. He's done all my shit, all my new shit.
Word.
He's done everything except
Fucking
for My
hell.
Reality, but he's doing all my film clips, all my tracks. Like it's like this year if nothing happens this year, fuck, I don't know what there's.
That's
Yeah.
We'll get to it and we'll post the socials when we
I have
post it
to
on
say,
here.
He's
Shout
so
out.
into his music. When he engaged, like we got engaged, he proposed to me. They filmed it, yeah. But why they filmed it, they also filmed stuff for his film clips.
No shit.
That is dedication. Like I can't not say that. That is dedication.
Committed to the art.
Hey,
Committed.
can I-
Fucking hell. That's
hey,
commitment.
can I say one thing about that?
Yeah.
I took my missus out for Valentine's Day. My missus is friends
Yeah, we're
friends with you.
friends. Yeah.
And she goes, look at what he's doing for his girlfriend. Look at what
You
I'm
killed it,
sitting there
G.
copping it. I'm copping it left, right. And I'm like, I took her out for dinner and that, and she's like, look what he did. I'm like, I'm being compared to you. I'm like, fuck. And then
Where'd you get this shit from? How'd you even come up with this idea? And that? I mean, he's like, just fucking
nah, but it saved me.
See
It
how
saved me
much he
though.
did?
Later on, he was like, see, he proposed to her.
But see how
Here we
much he
go.
did on top of all he did, like on proposing, like that was so crazy as it was. He still was thinking about music at the same time. Like that's how much, like you know.
How did it go down? I'm not aware.
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
you
walk
know,
us through it.
how'd you propose?
Oh fucking there's a video. There's a sort of a video. There's like
It's on the way, eh?
no, there's
We
a
saw
video.
the stories, but
It's on like my social media and that. It's like took her out for dinner and then I took her back to this the Langham to presidential suite and then she walked in. There's like a balcony, big balcony, and like
Yup.
it says "Marry me" with red carpet and like candles and the roses and yeah. There's a
Fuck yeah, brother.
there's a fucking there's a video all over my Instagram and shit on my
Yeah,
fan
yeah,
page and that about it. Yeah, that's X Visions. Yeah.
I was so shocked I nearly passed out.
how did you feel? Yeah.
I nearly full passed out like proper, like because I'm not like a big crier or anything. So
Yeah.
but I nearly full passed out like.
Oh well, shit. Merks just proposed to you. Anyone would.
Ah, yeah, bro.
I'm like.
I've been with my missus fucking 9 years or something. I was like, I haven't proposed yet, bro. I was like, fuck, bro. I was like, fuck, man, you're making me look bad today.
The boys.
It's all. It's,
I don't know how we come up with the idea, but I was like, bro, that was fucking sick, man. Like to record the whole thing too, man. I was like, that's fucking mad.
Were you nervous?
Yeah, no, because I was nervous until I got there. I just wanted to. Like, there was a lot of close calls and that. Like, like when we got there, they were already in the room, and like I noticed the door was open a bit, and I just said to her, "Oh, the room, because it's a presidential suite, and we're from the western suburbs. I'm like, you stay here, 'cause it might be real hectic, so I need to see it later, you know."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Yeah, it is real hectic. We'll go see it later, you know." And she's like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Just keep going."
You did it very fucking well, man. My missus was like, bro, she
Yeah, heaps of the boys that told me like I shouldn't have done it or posted it because I'm
Killed it, bro.
They were copying it, yeah.
my missus was so impressed, man. My
Yeah.
missus was like, what the fuck, Ollie? Like,
Everyone keeps saying he's kind of screwed himself though because if the engagement was that like you know bougie, what about the wedding?
Oh.
Step it up, but yeah, it's it.
man, he's coming in
I'm
a
sure
Louis
he's gonna
hat
kill it.
and Gucci TNs. I reckon you'll be right at the wedding, eh?
I reckon you'd rock the good.
hey,
stuff.
where'd you get those
Shit.
pants
Oh.
from? Who made you them? They're customs.
Yeah, bummer sneakers in Sydney.
They're fucking fresh as
Yeah,
fuck.
and I got the kicks off, Mr. Kick in it.
Let me zoom
You don't
in
want
on
no
those.
scuffs on them, eh?
No, if there was, there'd be bodies.
Anyone steps on your shoe, they're copping a left rock or not.
Yeah.
First time he's worn them out, I reckon.
Yeah, it is.
Fucking hate. Well, I had to ask a question. I don't know if I asked it before, and my memory's fucking bad. But you were talking about since you came out, how your music's developed. How do you personally feel it's developed as an artist since you got out? Were you writing the whole time inside, or you have writer's block the whole time and you just came in like,
I
fuck,
had
I
writer's
better
block
release
for
some shit?
3 years when I
Yeah,
was in a
bad.
bad spot, and then, but I noticed like when I went to jail, I didn't have writer's block, and then I'd get out to, you know,
Yeah.
certain people, and then I'd have writer's block, and then they were gone, and fucking, then I had a little bit of writer's block,
Yep.
then it got better, and then I met Miss Kayla, and then
Fuck yeah.
it's just gone, and now I'm like fucking.
Things written for little bits and pieces for certain tracks.
Yeah, and then once, now I've just gone bang, 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 like it's easy peasy, you know.
100%.
And she gives me like a lot of motivation too, because like she knows every word, even like
Fuck yeah.
yeah, like, I can't even rap.
shoot.
Sometimes I'm trying. Yeah, sometimes I'm trying to.
Have you got sumo?
Oh yeah.
Have you got, I know every word to sumo. Have you
Oh
got
yeah,
that?
we've got it on here. Yeah, we're playing that tonight. Oh well, we.
So you
got
got to spit it for us.
You're gonna be going.
My favourite Merks track's Gunnin'.
Yeah.
You know what?
That's one of my favourites.
On-
100%.
Everyone loves
On that
one,
note, for the listeners, let's go into some
Yeah,
tracks
chuck some
for
merch
sure.
on.
Let's do it.
Do whatever you want, yeah. Fuck it.
Yeah,
the mic mic's off.
How you feeling about it all?
Yeah, right. Give me the start now. It's all good.
Yeah. It
I was
takes
like, I
it
didn't
takes
know
a
what the fuck
second.
you
I don't know where to look in that.
That's what I was like, because you're not talking tonight.
Can I hear you really well?
Usually like that.
Mate, first time I came here, mate. Do you know first time I ever spun on stage, bro, was that fucking Nter gig, bro? I was fucking
What do you do every Friday night?
what was that?
This is Gunnin' by Merks. You're tuning in to Wiz FM 99.9 F. Stay tuned for more.
Good to see you again, Jack, man. You too, brother. Fucking hell, yeah, it's been a while. This is what fucking the scene needs, man, and stuff like this more.
I know, yeah. We got pretty lucky with it. So getting kicked out and then coming back, like, you got just the motivation.
Bro, still, man, especially with fucking the bigger people like.
So what happened was,
How long have you been doing this for now?
Maggie's come up. Is this episode 8?
It's number 5.
It's number 5.
Oh no, it's number 6.
Do you remember Goonbag Radio back in the day?
Yeah, brother,
Goonbag Radio. So Mavi has done a media course and he completed it and he collaborated with Wiz is a grapher. Mav looks after little cunts doing youth, helping them doing graph and doing all these courses, this and that. And they linked together in this thing and Wiz had the concept of it. He started doing radio shows. And Mav went, sweet, I might contribute some of my own. And then
yeah, so when I was doing my entertainment bachelor, I was managing the boys because I'm Selby and these guys are my day ones, so like they need a little bit of help getting events and shit. Remember, because I saw it and I hit you up and I said, I've got these boys, they got followers, like you put them on, like you put us on. I just didn't make it actually.
That's why I appreciate you getting back in touch with me rather than getting us back on the event. Yeah, and then I was like, because I remember like, fucking Merks and that, he's like, I was like, it only happened like,
yeah, that was one of the questions I wanted to ask. Were you into graph?
we'll ask him on there.
We'll ask him on there.
one of the boys is
Yeah, because I wanted to be like Merks, so did you write Merks or anything?
No, that's not really, that's not got my name, I'll explain it,
Yeah.
So I've got my incision, and I've been working on it for about.
Alright, now we'll do schizophrenic and then we'll get into your unreleased stuff. We'll just get into the unreleased, okay? Because we're all keen to hear it. Yeah. That was a couple classics from Merks. You're about to tune in for his unreleased shit. This is it. This is what we've all been waiting for. This track is called My Reality. This is it. You've tuned into the best. We Onza 99.9 FM. Let's fucking go.
Turn this shit up. Yeah, well, let's go.
Back up in the trap so I can trip with what I've got. I've tried so hard to stay away, but I'm attracted. I tasted money once, I got addicted when I stacked it. Take me out the streets, but not the streets out me. Trap runners, MBO until I'm 6 feet deep. That's my brother's loyalty, I'm talking to you, Jake. You've always had my back, no matter what we've had at stake. Like that time when I was slipping with no strap, you were there and had a load of 57 in your dash. This is my reality, and those are just facts. I wanna stick to rap, but have to trap to make a stack. That's me, I'm from the streets. Always stay strapped, I'm never talking to police. I've always been gutter, so I gotta can't stay. I'ma be a gutter motherfucker till my dying day. You see, for me that works. For me to be a hustler on the block, that's Merks. But I'm the reason that my family suffer, that hurts. My world wants me to work, but when I work I'm doing dirt. And the streets is all I got. I've been lying to my father saying that I've got a job. I just don't want him to stress and know his son's a fucking mess. Nah, I'd rather keep him happy till the day he's laid to rest. And this the realest shit I've done. I don't look for sympathy when I've been rapping about my mum. Rap's the only way I've heard it's been the same since I was young. So fuck you motherfucking haters with your comments cause you're crumbs. Merks really won and I'll hurt silly cunts. Not another fake rapper, I'm from Bird City slums. Far west Melton City where we search for the funds. With the strap bust back around the curves where you slumped. When I started writing this line I was doing well. By the time I got to this line I was in a cell. And it That's all cause I was with an unfaithful bitch. You fucked a weak dog who didn't hesitate to snitch to my family, but you don't want no fucking beef. Can you tripping out cause you just woke a fucking beast? My whole life I've had a demon living underneath, but I ain't never let him out because I had belief that I could live a normal life and be legit. But that belief sees now my life's turned to shit. At least that's the way I feel while I'm locked up, all because a weak dog called the cops up. I guess he didn't want to deal with all the crazy drama. He ain't coming his way for fucking my baby's mama. I guess that's the way it goes. I stopped living in the past and started following my nose. The only thing that I got time for is my family and my bros, and it's music that I'm making every day and getting dough. You see, I'm nothing but the real, and every single track I spit is something that you feel. That's cause every single song I drop is something that you deal with. If you are from the block and has to hustle for a meal.
Even like his me goosebumps and that shit, bro. And like fucking.
Sometimes I spit fast. Yeah, right. You also spit low. Spit slow.
She's always had like a juicy
shit. That was Mario.
Yes.
That was the hit.
I'm Mrs. Hates
If you don't do a cover, it's probably on flame. Let's just say that.
Turn it up, we can't understand it.
Fire.
Yeah, she like that's what she likes fucking notes and that. I mean, it's understandable. You know what I mean? Like,
We're gonna.
he does, like, spit
I hope you
fast,
drink it
understand.
because the next song that we're playing is called "Fucked Up," and if you're getting fucked up, we're getting fucked up. Everybody's getting fucked up. Yeah.
Have a rock. Get on it.
Let's get straight into it. Pull your car over. You're getting fucked up with us tonight.
Probably fucking smash the car doing this. Fucking listen to this song, and then be dancing too hard.
This is fucked up if you can hear.
Oh, fuck yeah, bro. It's fucking mad, bro. Wait.
Kelly, turn the fuck up. You can probably start on one of these ones.
Yeah.
Turn it up, man. Turn it up. Turn it up. Yeah.
The rest of the day goes slow. Pick up the mic and I go low, go. And the rest of the person stay don't know how it goes in the solos. Take photos with the bros in the ground screaming out, go, go. If you really want it, you can come and get it. When I guarantee that you will never go forget it. When I spit a spirit, so I don't gotta edit. Anybody wanna come and come and get it. Please play with the kitty when I'm giving you my pack. What I say when I be spitting, it be really rich fine. But it's nothing that you come and give me from it.
Go YouTube.
Yeah. I don't even know what to expect when we're coming out. I don't know, like, and like when it first started, like, I feel like I should be looking at someone talking, but like, it's usually it's all on the radio, so like, you don't know what you're supposed to do. You're looking at it now.
Look, mate, when I first came here, mate, I was trying to say earlier, when I first hopped on that Nter gig, I spat a line, it was like, do studies in the study, yeah, popping bellies in the valley or some shit. I never held a mic in my life, bro. I wouldn't speak in the mic, cop that sweet, you know what I mean, bro? But then that I came here, bro, when I first started speaking, I speak like that, you know, like, talk me shit, hurry me up, you know, you gotta speak shit. But you know what, with a camera there and a camera there, you actually get a pretty good, scope of what's going on.
Oh, you don't touch the full camera.
Yeah, definitely. I was the same, bro. It was like,
I don't know.
I've got all the boys
Like,
geeks and that.
because of the area, like we're both in like same area.
What are you doing on stage? I go, what do you mean?
Got some real on the air live shit. So fucking get a load of this.
Let's go.
Alright, Merks, are you ready?
Yeah, bro.
I'm gonna start off with snippets.
Sweet.
Alright. Just tell me when to go.
Yeah, brother.
Whenever you're ready.
Yeah, go now.
Done.
Hey, look. someone who didn't get far. Someone who pays 20k, I rocked him in his face soon as they stop the car. Got away from the bitch getting safe. Put one of these on her face. As a matter of fact, I'm a force you to do it, I promise you with a taste. Spitting nothing but the truth. Live it then get in the booth. Your bitch wanna be my groupie? She give me neck like a noose. I think she must like what I'm wearing. This bitch and her friends are all staring. I told them they can't be my groupies. They all run over like ooey. Fuck with me, fuck with me, fuck with me. Ayy, fuck with me, fuck with me, fuck with me. Ayy, fuck with me, fuck with me, fuck with me. Yo, fuck with me, fuck with me, fuck with me. Let's go. Look. Better fuck this shit up, look. This rap scene hasn't seen just what Merks can do. So now I'm about to show you fuckers on a verse or two. Fuck a verse or two, I'll go until this beat is stopped and start this beat again and keep on speaking till these speakers pop. Go get it. Now I'm in this beat and got something to say. You fuck all my life and I'll take yours away. See, I've had enough of all of the bitching. So I'ma treat every cunt like they were snitching. Straight up, they're all fake cunts, but I'm a real one in this real talk. I ride shotgun with a shotgun, they go pop chunk, you ain't shot none. Nah bruh, you ain't hood boy, you ain't like me, you're a good boy. Don't know the street, you don't know the block. I say fuck police, I keep saying rocks. And if the jacks come, I'm saying nada. Soon as those cups are off, I'm trapping harder. Yeah. No, that's fucked up. I've already heard that.
Fucking oath.
There's just three little previews of 3 new tracks we got coming out. There's Computers, I'm gonna call that Say Nada. The other one was, fuck. What was that one? I don't even know what songs just played. What songs was just on?
That was the snippet.
Yeah.
All I know is fucking hard.
Yeah, fuck, yeah, God knows what it was, but it was good tracks, so we'll know. Yeah.
Fucking A.
I think it was Merks.
Pretty sure it was.
Yeah. If you're a fan of drill, if you're a fan of like Chicago shit, fuck all that. Fuck what you know. This is Melrack. Here we go. Let's do it.
Hey. Look. Check this, on Merks wanna go hectic on 99.9 to show these other rappers how to perfect it. I'ma get rich by any means, sold plenty rocks to many fiends. I was 17 with a 38, trapping 17s with amphetamines. Hennessy, I'll sip it straight, fuck a cup, drink it out the bottle. Feel my body as it starts to wobble. I'll be in the lab, but I'm not Aristotle. I ain't nothing but a fucking real one. No heart remorse, I feel none. And if a fake rapper wanna step real and wanna talk bullets, he can feel one. I really don't give a fuck what people saying, what people always complain about. Merks me next night, playing forever, it's staying, and I'll go laying out. Motherfucker looping, so I rock up flipping, got a lot of clip in the gun. Motherfuckers start tripping when they hit a click and they all hit the legs and they run. These rap cunts, they ain't done shit, and these old boys, they can all get it. Said he wanted beef, sit him in the street, said fuck the beef, just forget it. Raw-headed, want more cheddar, so I'm gone get it, cause I'm more better than every motherfucking rapper in the country, and I'ma have them all on the floor deaded. Strapped on it till the day I die, run up on a hot, put him in the sky. Girlie's finna look at my in the eye, tell her how it's funny, she can say goodbye. Yeah, I'm staying high every day and night, what I'm gonna do, it's come for you, they will talk shit. Shift talk is what I live for and what I wanna do. Gonna be rapping until the end happen. I don't give a fuck if you're hating or clapping. No matter of fact, and let's get this shit cracking. I'm bringing it back and envisioning fat stacks. Yes, it's a matter of fact that when it comes to these battles and that, and jumping up on the radio and that I'm the fucking maddest at that. Fucked up.
That is some fucking
That was
hectic
live.
unreleased shit.
That was live.
Burner.
Shout out to the boys. Shout out everyone 387. Shout out Trap Runners. Shout out 5-4 Movement. All
Steven, start listening to the radio more, bro.
Sick cunt.
Surely a track out of that. That shit goes hard.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a track out of that. Fuck that up a
Shit
bit,
goes
bro.
fucking hard.
You heard that? That's officially an unreleased.
You
That's
did
officially
it
an
on the way
unreleased.
here.
Fucking A.
Swear to God, in the car on the drive here, it was a 40-minute drive. And
He wrote that on the drive here. He wrote that on the drive here.
How's the fucking double syllable? Everybody.
don't even know what that means.
Merksy, make a track out of that.
Yeah, I know what a syllable is, but I don't know.
Double syllable means you're doing multi-syllable rhymes. So Merks one, instead of saying Merks, Erks, you know, Erks, this,
Oh, yeah.
You make a track out of that, that's a fucking automatic banger.
It's officially
Oh,
called
yeah, on
Mel
the way to
Rack.
work at 6
You
a.m.,
heard that
I'll be
here,
playing that
Mel
till, like,
Rack.
Dead set.
Fucking
That's
oath.
what I do. When I go to work, it's like 6 in the morning. To wake me up, I don't need a cup of coffee. I was doing fucking bangers. You drop that shit, that'll be on my fucking 100%. Hundy, bro.
Alright, Merks,
That was
you ready
crazy.
for the other one?
About to be your daily.
Oh, you want to take it
Oh,
back?
yeah,
Crazy
fuck,
about
yeah,
to be the
sweet.
daily.
Yeah, yeah, alright, we'll split this one, yeah, sweet, this one.
Alright, let's do it. Don't worry, we got one more for you guys. It ain't over yet. The
One
show
more,
doesn't stop.
99.9 FM. We got Merks and his crew with him.
Fucking A.
Let's get it.
Gift that keeps on giving.
Gift that keeps on
giving.
Watch out, Melbourne rappers.
Start again.
Yeah. Second verse is going to cut out some of my
Mikey Joe made this.
Dear mum, it's Ian, how you been? I'm finally doing good, mum, I finally left the scene. I finally stopped living as I lived when I was a teen. And I'm killing it with music, mum, I swear you should have seen. The last show I did, I was standing on a stage. Amazing people like the rhymes I'm writing on a page. But being honest, mum, I'm dealing with nothing else but rage. You never got to meet my daughter, so I brought him to your grave. Lost my shit a couple times ever since you left. Even got locked up and prayed to God for death. I tried to turn my life around and did my fucking best. But it's like the world's against me, mum, and I just need a rest. All I wanna do is come to you and tell you that you missed. Tell you that I love you heaps to see my brother Chris. First I lost my mother, and then I lost my brother. Don't know what the fuck I did, but it's like God wants me to suffer. Yeah, I'm really from the gutter, I was no hope. Walked home and see my mother crying cause we're so broke. Every time I rhyme, I swear to God, I feel a spirit. It's like she's right behind me trying to help me write these lyrics. Maybe I'm just crazy and I'm hoping for the best, but I ain't joking, I ain't coping with my mum and brother's death. I'm worried and I'm scared because my dad's all I got left. Already know the day he goes, I'll be a motherfucking mess. Mother, brother and my father all gone. Got me tripping as I'm sitting trying to write this fucking song. So I don't wanna hear you talk about no fucking pain. The way I see it, you ain't me and we will never be the same. I lost a bit of time cause I was sitting in a jail. Every day the fucking screws are telling me I got no mail. All I know is how to fail, I don't know about success. All I know is how to flow and get this shit up off my chest. And I think, yeah, I'm lost. Keep it going, there's still another verse, The next verse.
That's another banger.
I've got another verse here for my brother.
Anybody who's listening now, that shit's unreleased.
Look,
and it is a certified banger.
look. Dear Chris, what's happening, big bro? Shattered, I know I can't bring you back in the shit, though. I'm shattered, I watch you pack your bags up and then go. Brother, I'm sorry, I love you, should've stuck by your 10 toes, now it's over. Brother, you're gone forever, I can make you a million songs, it isn't gonna get better. I'm searching through the fucking clouds, trying to find my bro. When I found out you died, lad, my fucking mind was blown. I remember screaming as I ran inside my home. Like the time I found out mum had died over the phone. But I'm turning, I've had enough of all of the fucking death. What's God doing, killing my family members till them left? What the fuck did they do? What the fuck did they do? What the fuck do you choose us when you got life to take? True or stupid? So I finna send a letter to heaven, letting them know whatever I did for this I'm regretting and I'm sorry. Please just fucking make it all stop. I'm not ready to tell my daughters I can't take it and pops. What are you gonna do? Take my dad next? What are you gonna do? Take the lot? That's all I got. Yeah, that's all I got left.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Rest in peace to my mother, my brother.
That's unreleased. Wait, that's unreleased stuff. Yeah, that's crazy, man.
That was deep, bro.
Hey,
That's
hey, rest in peace to my mother, my brother. I love you heaps.
That's crazy, bro.
Thanks for dropping that for us and the listeners, bro. That was huge. That was real.
That's some unreleased shit for anybody who's
Thank you,
listening
bro.
right now. You're privileged to be listening to that shit.
Not just unreleased, that's
Fucking
straight from the heart, from one of the realest from Melbourne. You heard it here first. Wiz 99.9, Merksy in the booth, wrecking shit. What the fuck is good?
Just gonna let this beat
Banger.
play out on low.
Banger.
Thanks for dropping that, bro.
A lot of cunts can relate, bro, in their different ways, bro. Fucking to that kind of stuff, bro. Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying.
I can appreciate that shit, really.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, that shit's from the heart.
Anyone that's grieving, fuck on their heart. I swear to fucking God, bro. Straight the fuck up.
Bro, you're bangers for days, bro. I'm telling you, bangers for days.
We know.
Merks, you making moves, bro. Straight the fuck up and
That's what it's all about, bro.
get this new shit out, bro. This is a warm up.
Man's been through shit.
He's about to pop.
He's
That
about to
shit's
drop
some
it.
unreleased stuff that's never been heard before.
Got one more.
Yeah, it's only half a track. But
He's got one more. It's half a
Fucking
track, but
rip it, bro.
fucking give it.
Where the beat? Yeah, fucking
Would you do pancake freestyle?
already got one of that.
Let's do
It's
it.
called reality. It's on YouTube.
Oh, you got the track. You already got a track to it.
Yeah.
Word.
Top up.
What about lemon pepper? Have you done the lemon pepper?
I don't like that.
You don't like it?
Trust me, you'll bop to this.
Alright,
Top up.
done.
SIMX
SIMX.
Santana.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then it's a slide instrumental. But it
Here we
won't.
go now, unreleased Merks track.
And
Coming
it's
to you
got what
live.
this does.
To all your listeners,
Does it?
listen in, because you ain't going to hear this shit for a while.
It's got
It's
photos
just
like
Oh. I was like, I thought you were like, this is what you're gonna do to it. I was like, yeah, fresh. Yeah, I was like, yeah, chuck up the like. Sick.
Merks, bro. Honestly, bro, I'm shell shocked for the last track, bro.
Yes, you can.
But I've been keen for Chirac all day, and the track after blew me away to bits, cuz straight the fuck up. That's hectic, man.
These?
Fuck, bro.
Some technical difficulties. Merks is taking the stand.
He's literally taking over 99.9 FM.
Merks is
right
taking
now.
over 99.9.
99.9 FM.
Easy.
Yeah.
Merks takeover.
Hey.
You ready?
And you heard it here first. He might even do a show.
Look.
On the weekly.
Just for the real cunts out there doing some crimes and shit, you know what I'm saying? I told Broski, fuck what they said. Let's spin the block, I'll aim for his head. I'm ending shots off to their dad. Start this bit again, fuck that off, start again.
Re-up.
Gang shit. I told Broski, fuck what they said. Let's spin the block, I'll aim for his head. I'm dumping till everyone's dead. I'll lay that boy down like he's going to bed. I got a full clip that I'm taking. Let's see if he backs all them threats he was making. Cooking my ops like they bacon. Not talking about phones, but I click and erase him. I put my foot up your ass. Fucking with me, boy, you're gonna learn fast. With me, no one gets a free pass. They're getting me hopping out, hotties to blast. I do it broad day with no mask. I see you dead up on the news and I laugh. I'm kicking back, sipping that Henny and draft. You tripping that thinking my enemy's hard. Hold up, thought I told ya. I'm a BOH soldier. 387 what I'm repping when I rolled ya. Fuck a rocket ain't enough, I sell a boulder. Coppers thinking that they got me, I don't know much. Fuck it up and put it on him and he fold up. Motherfucker must have heard I had a pole tuck. Motherfucker mother need a fucking hold dug. Hold up, wait. There they go there, this must be the place. Pull up the block and I'm switching the place. Rolling black down and I aim for his face. Ayy, work it, watch me do my dance, murk it. First I step and I spin, perfect. She wanna bring her friends, worth it. Look, I got a girl, she a bad bitch, but she told me how she ate this trap shit. Said give me a year to go spastic, wrap all of this cash in elastic. She said baby ain't that a bit drastic. Said don't you want booze made of plastic? All that Louis and Gucci and mad shit. Baby all of that money's from crack flip. Won't stop until I get in the Benz. But for now we're no hoodied up with a glizzy. Rock up to the op block, I'm about to get busy. I'm lurking like where the fuck is he? Cause I'ma kill him and his friends. I spot him, I got him, I think I just shot up his legs, so I spin it again. Rolling back by him, I aim a bit high, yeah, we finna hit him again. Coming to get him again. Click clack booyah, shit, I just did it again. If you've been on the block or you've been in the pen, and you know that man shouldn't have been in the ends. Man should have been with his friends. Now that man's dead, it's the end. All his mates got his face on the shirt to remember their friend that they never ever gonna see again. Ayy, I'm heartless, wanna put all my ops in caskets. Roll up a dead op, then pass it. Smoking dead ops on behalf and yeah, that's all I got, yeah, shit.
Fucking
Murder rap, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah! Holy shit! Oh, doing some English shit, but fire in the booth!
That's just a half verse. That's pretty much the whole track. Like, smashed it.
No, you continue that one.
What was that? Have you got a name for that one?
Yeah, Merk
Merk it, brother.
Merk it.
Hey,
Fucking
if I have a
oath.
problem, if you
Merks
have time
on
to
it.
Merks,
Dance to it,
I
brother.
better watch out.
Little
This
dance.
is fucking.
Fucking oath, brother.
You need to get like a Merks.
Nah, it's got a little
That's what he's got, bro. He's got a little
Did
dance.
you? Can we see it?
Merks on the come up.
Show us.
I don't even know how it goes. It's step
Yeah, it's we had Wiz FM in the studio. Wiz from Wiz FM in the studio Tuesday night. Sea walking. Get this shit pumped.
Let's go.
It's not even big. It's step and spin. Step and spin.
Show us the step to spin.
Wait, this out the club. Let's go.
Is this the Merks step?
Merk it.
No,
I'll move the accessories.
Go.
Start it from the start.
Let's go.
Definitely, mate. Are you gonna sing it when you talk about that?
You know what?
Hey. Yeah, bro.
Cooking my off on that bacon. We're talking about flows when I cook in your race. You might put my foot up your ass. Fucking with me, boy, you gotta learn fast. Get a free pass. They're getting me hopping out on some blast. I grew up all day with no mask. I see it dead off on the news and a laugh. I'm a big old soldier. Real accepted what I reckon when I roll ya. Fucking rocket and nothing sell a holder. Fucking rocket, put it right in your folder. Fuck some. Fuck dance for these cunts. Alright, here comes Drew. Hey, look, work it. Watch me do my dance, work it. Just a step and a spin. That's it.
You see a motherfucker doing the Merks dance in the club, you better watch his shoes, motherfucker. Keep the fuck in. Watch good.
I was there when he was recording in the studio, mate. Look, he's doing his dance while he's doing it.
Merks is the first white rapper with a dance to his shit. Every other black rapper, they all have dances to their shit. I haven't seen this shit before.
Season, all
Cheers
you
to that.
fucking round. Melton City, what's good? Merks one in the building.
Good shit.
Fucking A. We'll let this beat play off into the background. Alright, we're not done with Merks just yet, bro. You can't run away just yet. We've got a few more questions for you, bro. Alright. We'll get back into it. I hope you've enjoyed the entertainment for the night, but it's not over yet. Right, yeah, boys. Alright, Merksy, you were saying before you rep 387, but you said that you're from somewhere else originally. Where was it?
From Broadmeadows.
From Broadmeadows?
Yeah,
from the
Broad-
north?
Oh shit,
When I was
fuck
born, I
off.
was
Word
there when my parents were together. They split when I was 6, and then, but they both still moved into like Broadie. Like my mum moved to Dallas, my dad moved to like near Jacana.
Yeah, fuck off.
So I was just back and forth between them. But then my mum moved to Melton to look after my grandma, and then when I done another move, I moved to Melton, and then like in Broadie there was gangs and that, but like there's just all black gangs. Like they didn't want to know there was no such thing as a white crim sort of thing in my schools and that. You know what I mean? Like it was like.
Was this, what year was this, like, back in the day?
In 2007 I was in year 7, so.
No shit.
You know, so like this is like.
What school did you go to?
Broadie.
Yeah, did you go to?
I went to Ehrenbank, but then they changed it to Hume Central. They joined Ehrenbank and Hillcrest and Broadie High all together in Hume Central. But then I moved to Melton, and there's all these white, like there's all, like I was like one of 5 white kids in my school.
In Melton or Broadie?
Yeah, in my primary school in Broadie.
Word.
Then I got to Melton and like I fit in more. You know what I mean? Like there's more Aussies. You know what I mean? And these Aussies were in gangs and they accepted me. You know what I mean? So like, I was.
Is that how you kind of got put onto the life?
Yeah,
a little
fucking
bit?
hope, yeah. Well, I thought that was the sickest thing in the world, you know what I mean? Because that's what, like...
Fucking
were they all
brother.
older as well?
Like, yeah, I just wanted mate sort of thing, like, you know, I just wanted, yeah. Yeah.
No,
Look
shit, it
up,
was just,
boys
it was
making
just
money, eh?
yous were-
You know, I just found
yous related.
I just found a crew called fucking BAH, you know.
B-O-H?
Yeah,
What does
BOH.
B-O-H stand
Oh, when
for?
it was kids, it was bros over hoes. Now it's more, now it's more fucking like, you know, brothers of honour, shit like that.
right.
But now
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
NBLs, trap runners, you know, it's all of it's the same shit. Like
So-
5-4, even everything. We'll get each other's backs. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
No shit. Yeah. So BOH is kind of like. So are all your crews kind of affiliated with each other? Like,
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I just
you're
said.
kind of
Like,
almost like a pillar. For
they
them
got
all.
no like
A lot
sort of got no choice. Like for example, I'm not 5'4", but like technically I'm not
Fucking
5'4",
oath you
but
are.
technically
Fucking
I am
oath you're
5'4". That's what I mean. Like Damo's not fucking on a piece of paper. He's not a trap runner, but he's a trap runner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Word up.
Yeah, like
Fucking
I'm not a Sydney researcher, but in a way I could say I sort of am, you know, because I'm
Still searching.
close, you know, because I'm
Affiliation.
yeah, by affiliation, yeah.
Yeah.
So like some like TR, BRH, like some of them people are the same people. Like NBL, I'm the only person in NBL, I think.
What happened to NBL?
Oh, I started it, and then just like I just started it. I was the first one to
there
get it
were
on my
other-
face. I just started and got it on my face.
Yeah.
Whoever wants to jump in, jump in. One person jumped in, but then called me mate dog, so he got booted. But yeah.
True. So with NBL, I know MBK, my brother's keeper, is a similar sort of concept.
Yes, my brother, yeah.
My brother's loyalty.
Yeah, Nter came up to
fucking
that, yeah.
Real shit. I got a couple questions. Number one, do you think is your plan to make it out of Melton, make it out of the area, or do you want to hold it down and stay there? Like, are you planning to leave? Or you planning to stay and?
My plan is to make music, and that's my income. Like that's and enough income to live like I live now, you know, without drugs and the fucking work and.
100%.
Do you find a lot of distractions?
Yeah, I just want to wake up, make music, and get told that track went well. You got this much from that, and then go buy fucking whatever I want. You know, that's it.
Yeah.
But like I always come back to Melton. Like to if I don't live in Melton, I'll be if I popped off like real proper, you know.
Yeah.
If I became a millionaire and that, like I'd be fucking.
What would you do?
I'd be probably a fucking thousandaire within a day.
Fucking. Yes, you can.
Because I'd buy her fucking probably whatever she wanted, and then I'd get myself the biggest rings I could find, and then jewelry, and then.
Do you need some more, mate? You got 5 on 4 fingers.
Yeah, fucking.
Hey, can we?
The rest of it, I'll probably go to fucking.
Can we see your rings?
Yeah, and then the rest of it, fucking. I'd have to go down. You have to go down to the ghettos and give it out to the kids, you know what I mean?
Yes, you can. So that many guys.
Do you feel it's hard living in Melton or the area? You know, a lot of people come from the area, and to everyone, their area is what it is. It's like people see the bullshit in it, and they adapt to it.
Yeah.
Do you feel that coming out of Melton, that you want to make it out the area, or you want to just portray the image of the area?
Well, I am the image of the area. Like that's what's made me. Like I am me.
Fucking oath you are, brother.
Like that's me. Like
387.
I'm just gonna be me, and like it just so happens that Melton's made me. So
100%.
So Broady Melton's made me, like. You know what I'm saying? So like, even if I do pop off, like, just I'm sitting in a bus next to Jason fucking Derulo going to fucking the ARIA Awards.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna be rapping about going to 7-Eleven and sticking them up for a fucking pack of ciggies. You know what I mean?
That's exactly it, brother.
Yeah.
Did you always?
If that's what's happening, like, you know, but by then I'll
Yeah.
probably be rapping about I'm sitting next to Jason Derulo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, like life, real life.
Yeah.
But like I can't make a gangster track if there's no gangster shit going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So rapping's obviously one of the main fundamentals of hip hop, but graffiti, Merks. Were you ever a writer?
No, my mate, Cezo, or Juice, fucking, he's a beast of a writer. Like
How do you
me
spell
and him,
it?
best mates. Like he spells it like CEZO and then JUIS. But he's a beast. But me and him, I used to get dropped off at school at like fucking, or catch a bus to school at like 5 in the morning because my dad had work. So I'd be stuck out the front of the school until
From
they
5
opened
in the
it.
morning.
Yeah,
Fuck.
but Reese lived down the road, and he was my mate, so his mum said, come here every morning, you know? So I went there every morning, then me and him best mates, and then I was in jail one day, and this cunt's like Ian, and no one calls me Ian, you know? I'm like, what the fuck, who are you? like, it's Reese. I was like, what the fuck are you doing, cunt? Met in jail and caught up on the outside, and he kept he kept going with his graffiti. He's a fucking animal now. Like, you've probably seen his shit all over this. Like, now that you know his name, look for it, Juice or Cezo's everywhere.
Bro, if he's gone from like, that would be like...
He's everywhere, bro.
That'd be before 2007 then, if you're...
Yeah, when he was learning how to graph, when I was like trying to graph with him, it was 2007, yeah, because I was year 7.
Bro, that's like 15 years in the game. He'd be a beast, bro.
No, yeah, he's like, he doesn't give himself props for it, but he's a burner. Like, he's on my Instagram page and all that shit. Like,
you ever seen V-line panels like back in the day?
I don't know nothing about nothing, bro. The only people that graph that I talk to is Depots from HM.
Yeah.
Shout out. Yeah. We want to get
Depots
Depots on the
HM.
show, hopefully one day soon.
Depots is a beast. He's an animal.
Yeah, he's dope, bro.
Yeah, he's an animal.
Is Melton big on graph? Because I grew up in the city suburbs.
You'd have to sort of like ask someone like Depots about that.
Yeah.
Because
I've seen Depots
a couple times he's like he sent me tracks and that to listen to, and I'm like, fuck, I want to jump on it, you know, it's a mad beat, and he's like, yeah, but he's like, you won't really. Then he sends me the track that he's written, and I'm like, I can't. It's gangster. I can't really understand. Like, I can't relate to it. I can't really jump on the same track because he's talking about. I'm not a grapher. Like, yeah. The stuff he's talking about, like, I don't even know some of the words, but to a grapher, they're like, that's fucking crazy. You know?
Yeah.
Did you ever listen to Lisk or Klepto?
Yeah, I used to listen to Lisk when I was a kid.
Yeah,
Did
man.
you know?
Lisk got.
So you knew them before.
Once it starts, you can't stop.
I used to listen to fucking 6 Feet Deep a bit. Yeah.
Man, everyone. Yeah. If you know, like.
I just like the rawness of it, like the.
Fucking oath.
That he was Aussie, and because I was real young when I heard that. Like, I was probably one of the first Aussies I heard rapping gangster shit, you know.
Shout out to East Melbourne, like Belgrave and shit.
Yeah, it's Belgrave line. It's crazy that you like. It's literally an east-west connection. You know what I mean? Like,
man, I knew nothing about the West until I just moved to Bacchus Marsh. I knew nothing, bro. Like, I'd never been over the Westgate Bridge ever.
Just in case there's anyone in Port Phillip or any of the prisons listening to that, on your boys. Hope you get out soon.
Shout out to the boys and free all the boys. Dead set. Fucking A. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
What's next to come, Merks? What's going on? Any shows planned? Any new EPs, albums?
There's a show coming, but it's not my show, so I'm not going to talk about that. Like, I don't know if he wants it spoken about. You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
So I'll let him do that. But there's shows this year. Yeah, there's shows or a show this year. There's and then there's about I've got 8 tracks ready to go. Some of them you just heard, but I'm going to do film clips for all of them. The next one coming out is Unholy Water.
Unholy Water.
Unholy Water, like entering gravy's holy water.
Yeah, it's the first preview I showed you before where it's like, fuck with me. When the chorus is fuck with me, you know?
Sick.
That's the Unholy, yeah, because like, their version's like Holy Water, and it's, my beat's a bit different, and the first couple bars is about this fucking shit on my fucking face, about these dogs that are going to cop it.
What happened?
Oh, the dogs just fucking got lucky. Well, they got unlucky at the end of the day. But yeah.
That's what we like to hear, brother. Fuck those cunts, yeah.
But anyway, yeah, fucking everyone on the interviews I've done with LSN, all the people are saying I was there and I watched him get his face cut with this because he fucking dogged his friend. Like, I didn't dog no one, I'm not a dog.
Who said that? Who was that?
Oh, this is clout, just comments and fucking bullshit. Yeah. So like that's why the first track I have to release was Unholy Water, and letting them know like the fucking goose who put that on my face, he's fucking 20 grand short now and fucking got no car and he doesn't live, got no town to live in, he's a little gronk. Next time he's seen, he's gone.
So hey,
so people online were saying all that bullshit.
That's what they were saying, yeah, but I just want every cunt to know.
Do you get heaps of like comments and shit?
It's
like,
what happens,
like Chinese whispers sort of thing? Like,
That's what happens.
There's always going to be cunts air raiding, you know, especially if
there's
you're
cunts air raiding
that
about us
holds
right now.
on.
There's cunts air raiding about us right now. There's cunts
no
air
shit. Yeah, fuck all the air raiders that are listening. Word up.
But to me it means something because it's on my fucking. If you're from the life we're from, this means something. If you got given to you a certain way.
Yeah.
And like people think. Yeah. I just want, I needed to get that out first before motherfuckers put me on that shit.
You rapped about it in one of your tracks. Don't fuck with you or you'll get the $1.50. Run up on a motherfucker and start to cut quickly. That is one of my favourite tracks of yours, bro.
Yeah, that's it.
It's probably my favourite too.
But yeah, fucking I didn't get cut. Like I got hit with a shotgun, you know?
Yeah, no.
So no shit.
Wait. On the dealer, I hope you get them.
Oh no, they're gone anyway.
No shit, fucking.
Do you spend a bit of time in hospital or is it a quick stitch up and go?
No, I got 35 on the inside, 35 on the outside. Two plates. I got 2 plates, 2 screws.
Yo,
so
well, brother.
Long story down, I chased these cunts shot at me. I chased them down.
They shot at you?
Yeah, I chased them down and then I bashed. I can't even fight, bro. I don't even know how I done this. I bashed 2 blokes. One of them had a gun and then turned my back and got hit. Yeah.
Fuck,
So my missus was bashing 2 bitches, so I went to help her.
Yeah.
It was just a big ghetto night. It was good fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just another night in Melton.
It was
Hey,
fucked too.
And those people's names were. No.
We appreciate your honesty as well, bro.
Mountain
Cheers.
waves.
That's Melton, yeah.
Yeah. Kinds of fucked up those ways, eh?
Nah, I love it.
Yeah.
Hey, at least it's not boring.
No, it's good. We went to fancy motels and the chauffeur came to get my missus' car. She got bullet holes in the side of it and that. It's gross.
Holy shit, dude! So you were in the
Oh,
you were in the car
wow.
too.
It's real ghetto. No, she wasn't. Like this
I
is
was
the other
gonna
night
say.
when we got engaged.
It
The
wasn't a
chauffeur
Suzuki Swift,
chauffeur
was
came
it?
to get the Audi and it looks like a nice Audi.
Like,
Did he go on
Yeah.
the other side?
I could imagine like a little Suzuki
No.
shit, like bullet
That
holes,
night when I
like-
gave the chauffeur my car, like 'cause it's a rich cunt fucking place.
That's fair.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, nice
That
Audi. He
was-
hops in it and it's trashed and on the other side it's all bullet holes in it. He's like, what the fuck? Where the use cunts from? Yeah.
Mountain motherfucker.
Yeah.
Damn,
Fuck,
yeah,
that's
Burn City extends out to all different branches.
Do you think that gun violence is something regular from where you're from?
Where now it is, yeah. Maybe not back in the day.
When
Maybe
was the
now
first
it is.
time
Now it is,
you
yeah.
saw a
Just
gun
couple
or like
sawn
saw a
shots,
gun
sawn
pop
off.
off in a real thing, like, cause
Young as, but like first time I had my own gun was 17.
really,
Bought a 38 when I was 17, yeah.
did you have to pay for it or?
Sort of. Like, there was a gronky old guy fucking that owed me some money, but I was like a young kid and I was just obsessed with the gun, like to him the gun was nothing, So
Yeah.
just give me that and he just fixed up
For
his debt.
kids that were in your position, what would you say about that sort of life and guns and all that shit? Like, would you give any like words of advice for anyone? Like, what would you tell yourself in that sort of thing?
So they're 17, doing the same shit you did. What would the advice you
Like even same circumstances as well, because it's real. It's a
You're not about it,
real.
don't try to get into that scene, but then fucking if you're about it, then it is what it is sometimes. And that.
But how do you know you're about it?
It's just the way you grow up. It's just natural.
One day,
I mean,
there's like you can run away and be a sook and mum kicked me out and I got nowhere to live. But when it comes down to it and you're cold in the street, you do have a fucking place to go. But one day them people die, people that are there for you die, 100% they die.
100%.
And then you're gonna be left. When you're like, oh, there's no one even to talk to. You can't even complain to no one because they're dead. So you need to figure out your own shit. You know what I mean? So, like, that's what I done. Like, I got kicked out, but if I really wanted to, I could have just gone home and stayed off the drugs and stayed with my mum. But I was kicked out because I chose to say fuck you, like I'm doing what I want. You know what I mean? And then. But I could have gone back home and had if I went back home and fuck, half the shit wouldn't probably happen, you know what I mean? But I wanted to stay out because I thought it was cool. By the time it's always when it's too late, then it's when you realise, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, and that's a real good response. Even like just putting out the scenario, like you can if you're on drugs or you get kicked out of home, you can just get home and like
Not everyone.
Not like that.
Not everyone.
It's not everyone, but like there's people that have got fucked parents, but my parents weren't fucked like there's a lot of people I know that parents, like that's not their fault. That like their parents put them in that position. Like
100%.
my parents gave me the fucking everything I needed to. Like I didn't have money and that. We were poor, but like I had a school. I knew right from wrong. I knew like that fucking gangs weren't good but I was just fucking. Oh, I just liked it. I liked it.
it's survival of the fittest, really.
Like at school, you're by yourself. You don't know no one. Everyone at school doesn't like you because I like rap and I like black people shit. Apparently, that's what they call it back. Like
That
when
was
I
what it
year
was
7.
back in the
Yeah,
day.
that's what it was called. Black people shit. Like
Did people used to
you
give you
want to
shit
be
for
in this
that?
that. Then there's all these kids that are rocking up to school and all these bullies are bitching it to these cunts, and they're in a gang. I'm like, fuck school. I'm joining BIH. Like you know what I mean? And now who's a bully? You fucking rats. You know what I mean?
So
I've heard similar stories from the oldest from my area, bro. Like, honest to God, I've heard stories about when they copped it when they were younger, and then they ran with the crew, and they taught those cunts a lesson. Like that's some real.
That was a big thing about H, bro. Like we used to look after cunts who used to get picked on. We used to bring you in with us and fucking. I mean, like, we used to look after cunts that get picked on and that. We used to
So did you guys grow up together?
Yeah, like since I was 13 or like.
Really? Did you guys meet in school or?
I was 12.
And I was 11.
What? So you guys have known each other since you were 11?
No
What?
So Ian's really good. So my brother is the leader of BOH. So he created it, not leader. I wouldn't say it like that.
Yeah. But
So
he was one of the
that's how
originators.
I know Ian.
No shit.
Yeah.
No way. So it goes that far.
And then that's what I meant. Like,
Since
cause
I was
she's my cousin, and then.
Yeah, so
obviously,
we're
Are you guys cousins?
We're both cousins.
What?
Yeah, right, yeah.
That's
So
cool.
then
Wow.
also,
Is it true?
Obviously, he's in the scene area, and like everyone knows each other in Melton, sort of thing, you know, like.
Yeah. So
obviously
did you grow up in Melton? Or?
No, I didn't grow up in Melton, bro, but I lived there for a few years myself and that, you know, but then fucking got into some drama, got kicked out and that, I mean, like, probably got a fucking old man for a year and shit like that.
I'm Melton born and bred.
Yeah.
My whole life.
Reppin'.
Literally straight out of
I
Melton.
love it. I'm there all the time, so I basically should live there, but I'm fucking. Like, yeah, that's it.
Fucking oath.
So Merks, you spoke about our gangs and drugs ended up influencing your life. When was the first time you touched an addictive substance? Not fucking around kids shit like. When was the first time you end up, getting caught up, copping a habit or whatever,
17 had a proper habit.
Yeah, bad.
Wait, at 17 I had a fucking on ice like.
Going hard.
Yeah, like it was not. I wasn't rubbing it. Yeah, I tried it when I was 16.
Yep.
I had it when I was 16, and then fucking. Apparently, someone who was a real good mate, who was about 28 at the time, said, "Come here, have a puff."
You gave me your first one.
Yeah, I realise now that I'm older that he's a skunk.
Have you guys still?
Bad cuz.
Yeah, but fucking.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Have
You're
you guys-
talking at the kids, they're usually a skunk. Let me say that on the
Have
fucking
you guys still
radio,
got a
yeah?
relationship, or
Oh,
what do you?
yeah.
How do you view that cunt that gave you like drugs?
Oh fuck! I'm winning. He's losing.
Hey?
I'm winning. He's losing. I don't know where. He's probably dead for all I don't know. I haven't heard of him in
Fuck
years.
no.
No shit.
Oh, yeah. But anyway, fucking when I was 17, like they just took advantage of me because I was a young kid, like I had a job, and like they like if I had a young like I do what I need to do now to make money, you know what I mean? But if I had a young kid who's about to spend his whole fucking week's wage on drugs, I'll say to him, fuck off, because
Sick cunt, mate.
like
That's
what are
it.
you doing, you know what I mean? But like these cunts were like, yeah, sell me your car for a pound of chuff. That's your car's worth $5,000, but I'm a dumb cunt. I'm a kid, and I think. This
Oh,
is
they
mad.
did that to you.
Yeah, shit like that, you know.
Damn.
And then I see,
So-
now I see them, and they're like, they need me. They come to see me, and I'm like, oh, and they're like, oh, remember back in the day? I'm like, I fucking remember everything except for all the shit you're talking about. I remember all the fucking,
So,
you owe me a fucking car still.
So the youngers who are going through that shit in your area, do you try to steer them away from it? Do you tell them about all like
Have you got little
bad
proto-
experiences and like how
Have you
shit
got little
it is, you know what I
proteges
mean?
at the
Tell them, but you can't listen. You won't
Yeah,
listen.
no young bloke will listen to an old
No
bloke.
one will listen. I got told 100 times, don't talk to your mum like that. She's gonna die one day. And I'm like, yeah, I know, yeah, whatever, but you don't understand. Then mum died, and I was like, oh, everyone's right. It's like
Everyone has to learn for themselves, eh?
any bloke that's lost his missus or something.
It is literally that.
Any bloke that's like I got heaps of mates that cheat on their missus 100 times, and then they are sad when their missus has finally left. And it's like, but like you fucking, what do you do? Like you
can't tell a young bloke what to do.
No, yeah, but now that once they lose it once, then the next missus they get, they're golden boys, But they're like, you need to learn your lesson.
Yeah.
Have you got any little proteges at the moment? Have you got any like youngins that you like try take care of? Because I know I do.
Oh,
I know
like
they're gonna be watching
I
this shit.
don't have to take care of him.
Not take care of him, but like educate him the way that you did.
Yeah, like Jake's sickest. I'll give him a bit. He's a good kid, He's a man, can't. Yeah, he's been like
actually,
when I was doing tracks, he was shows in Melton. He was like before everyone knew my name, like when I had 4 cunts at my shows. He was like making cause I had no computer, he'd make the USB for me, and I'd go to his house and like fucking take a photo with him and that. Like he was like pretty much my first real proper fan, And then we ended up like become good mates. Now he's like he's running the BOH Gen 2 fucking thing,
Yeah.
And,
you need Gen 2s and like you know what I mean, like be it like.
But he's got some mad stuff too. The stuff
Yeah, he's a beast too. Yeah.
Like he's all
I'll get him in here one week. He's good. Yeah.
Yeah. Would you put him on a track one day in the future?
Yeah, we're doing shit together
What's
all
his
the time.
rap name?
Oh well, no, probably knock your teeth out or something. He loves fighting.
We'll
and that,
keep
you
a
know,
look
yeah,
out.
yeah.
For those listening, we'll keep a look
in
out.
my opinion, I reckon people, all of Australia is sleeping on Melbourne.
No, yeah,
reckon
they're sleeping
they
on
are.
Merks. That's what they're sleeping on.
Everything's like
Sleeping
everything's
on
based
Merks.
around
They're
Sydney.
sleeping on Merks,
Everything's
Jake.
based around Sydney. You got Curse, you got all
But
the
they're
others.
not actually. They're
But
not
people
sleeping
are
on Merks.
sleeping
Everyone
on
knows
Melbourne.
Merks. That's it.
No, but they don't know properly like this.
I've never been to Sydney, but I think Melbourne's a bit more grimy, a bit more.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's always a competition, but like.
There's no difference. There's no difference.
I heard.
There's no difference. I lived in Melbourne my whole life. I lived in Sydney for half a year. I lived in Perth for ages, but fucking, they're all the same. Different slang and different like things. Like for example, in Melbourne, it's 50-50 with like bikies. Like some people are like all for it, and some people aren't. In Perth, from what I've seen, it's 100%. Everyone's for it. In Sydney, it's 50-50, but like in Melbourne, it's 50-50. Adelaide. In Sydney, it's 100% Adelaide and 50-50. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
We had a
What
bloke
do you
come
feel
on here.
about Adelaide these days? Because these days it's a trend that anyone that's got a private school education, their mum puts them on and they're out in the seas.
Do you think it's
Back
more of
in
a
the
look?
day,
Or?
like some of the old school motherfuckers I know,
This is
bro,
more like a
they
youngin'
like they
question.
rock nothing but Kmart canvases. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
all they rock, bro. They were full fucking about it, but they didn't wear nothing but fucking $8 shoes that they never paid
No,
for.
no, you see, no, I know,
Exactly,
I
bro.
know.
You know, like, real cunts, brother. Yeah.
Cunts are like that these days, and they're bad cunts, and I mean, like.
One of the older boys told me, he's like, what the fuck's a lap, bro? He's like, I've known fucking maybe 3 Nikes in my life. What the fuck is this shit, bro? Rocking canvases and shit. Like, what's the... He full couldn't comprehend it, one of the older boys, and I was like, yeah, no, I don't fucking know, bro, you know? Like,
I know,
I don't know the guy,
I know 100 older heads, and like they're all fresh. Like most of the older cunts I know that are about it, they're just exactly like me.
Yeah.
Like they, but they don't know. They don't say I'm an Adelaide. Like they're just that's what they like.
Seasons.
That's what they like. And one day it became a fucking lad.
Hey,
I mean, shout out
Hey.
Merks for being so honest, bro.
Yeah, well, I got a photo of myself when I was like fucking. I was like 3 or 4 or 5 or something when my parents got married, and my brother was there, like, and he's dressed pretty much in this what I'm wearing now, but Adidas, you know, like, and he's bad cream, you know, like fucking.
hey,
It's just the way it is over here. Like in America, like it was saggy pants and crooked hats. Over here,
Oh yeah, and we
fucking
all
tan.
tried to replicate it too. I
I've
don't know about you
always,
guys,
I've
but I
always
rock the
wondered,
saggies.
like in prison, what is the freshest kicks to wear? Like I heard people say Asics.
Well,
or-
depends who you
or
are.
Nikes.
Depends what you are. Me, I want white.
Cunts
Me,
who are fresh
I
in,
want white
do they
Asics.
get
Me,
rolled
me,
for their
oh, yeah.
fucking their shoes?
Me, I want white Asics.
Asics.
White
And
ones.
if there's a freshie who just come in,
It's a what?
he's a bit timid, like a new inmate, never been to prison,
Nah,
blah blah blah. Do they get their nah?
No, I haven't seen it. Maybe someone asked him what size shoes you are, but like have a laugh about it, you know. No, from what I've seen, I've never seen anyone be a bully for no reason and not have
Yeah.
drama about it.
Yeah.
If someone,
Just as long as they be.
it's not. You don't walk inside, and get sprayed with a hose, and fucking raped for that night. You know,
Yeah.
Cunts get sand for a reason,
you know,
eh?
you walk in, you get fucking your hand shook, asked who you are, and fucking shown. You know, just ask questions. What are you in for? You know, you find mates. It's not bad. It's not. If you walk in there, and you've lagged one of your fucking mates in the past, or you're a fucking.
Then you go into the boneyard, aren't you?
Oh, well, if someone if you've done nothing wrong, you've got nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's my experience anyway. If you've done a shit go by someone, then there's a
100%.
possibility a shit go will be
What-
done to you. If something happens to you and you've done nothing wrong, then you go back. And, you know, you go.
My cousin went into Hatwood when he was 18, and he was scared shitless, he reckons. And he
Yeah.
said it was chilled as fuck. He reckons,
Yeah.
like, first day he was there, like, he was scared shitless, like...
The worst prisons I've heard of is Malmesbury, like, because they're all young. They're all
Really?
Yeah, because that's because they're all like
Young,
not.
yeah.
It's not the worst prison. It's the
Youngins
like,
trying to
it's
get
just
up.
When it pops off, I've been to Barwon.
You're in Barwon, were
My
you?
whole life I've heard about Barwon. Like,
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
I remember when I was a kid thinking, "Fuck, the cunts in there must," you know.
Yeah,
And then
fuck
when I was
off.
in there, it was like it was the best jail I've ever been to.
Is
But
that near Geelong? That's the one in Geelong?
yeah, but when it like I wasn't there. I wasn't in there. I didn't even pop off. You know, I just seen a fight, but like when it pops off there, like you know.
Oh, it's real.
People aren't
Yeah,
walking away
I
in
know.
that, you know. But
Yeah.
but in the Malmesbury, but that's when there's a problem. Like I was there for 4 months and didn't see nothing.
Yeah.
But in Malmesbury, from what I've heard, there's,
Did you
like,
ever go-
there's young cunts, so there's problems there every fucking day. You know what I mean?
Did you ever go to the one in Parkville?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is what I've heard. Yeah, this is what I've heard.
So the word is, if you step the first time in, if you keep to yourself and blah blah blah, you're all sweet. Stick to your own.
There's not even a rule, brother. You just walk in. It's like
No.
going to a new school.
Okay.
You just walk in and like it's impossible. I've never seen anyone not be walked up to and say, "Hey, how are you?"
Yeah.
What,
Yeah.
You get
So that
some-
happens. So you go in and people ask like what you're in
Yeah,
for.
like, like it's not like that.
It's
It's,
just a good day, you know. It's what's good.
it's like when I
How
walked.
are ya?
It's like if right now when I got here today and you said hi to me, that's jail.
That's it.
Yeah.
How long was your last legging?
Just four wagons, 4 months.
4 months?
Yeah.
True. But before not the way, it was a longer stretch, eh?
No, I done 10 months and then I got out, done not the way, then I done 2 months.
Yeah, but that's your
See mates in there? People you knew?
Bro, this is the station phone.
Oh,
We're getting a call.
I've
we're getting calls from the station. My
What?
apologies.
Here we go.
What's going on?
Cunt's calling in for Merks.
Hello? Hello? Oh, it's Wiz.
It's
It's Wiz. What's doing?
The owner of the radio.
We got Merks in the house. You've been tuning in? How's the show going on your side?
You're on loudspeaker, brother. What's good?
Oh, he hasn't rang the studio phone yet. Have you got anything that you want to say to Merks or the boys in the studio? Just want to test the studio phone. Oh, sweet. Yeah, sick cunt. It works.
Yeah, studio, hey, it works.
Merks, brother.
It works.
Cheers, broski. Thanks.
Man, if you don't want to speak about it, that's 100% free to you. But do you want to shed any light for what you've been in for, or
Yeah, fucking first time was extortion.
Yep.
A breach of an IVO, fucking criminal damage. Oh, sorry, burglary with intent to commit damage.
Yep.
Yeah, with intent to commit damage. While I was in there, I got charged with criminal damage. Then
Criminal damage, but you don't. But
It's
you
a
don't
cunt,
pay.
that fucker.
It's like, oh
Huh?
damn. If it's not, is it like
I've copped that
criminal
fucker before too.
Like it was
Yeah.
like, if you didn't say before that you didn't graph and you said criminal damage, I would have been like all over it. Like,
yes, I don't even know. I can't even know what the fuck that is. But all I know is I smashed the. I was on Zannies and I walked into a servo door, because I thought it was going to open. It didn't open, and then
when I get in there, bitch, I'm gonna knock you.
I got embarrassed because I just picked up a girl I never met before, and I literally was with her for 5 minutes and walked into a wall, and I was like, fuck, embarrassed. So I kicked the door in, and then I got camera. Yeah, that was criminal damage. And then the second time was that was what the fuck. When was the second time I went to jail? Second time was an IVO breach because this fucking, family violence because fucking my ex fucking bottled me in the head.
Fuck.
And tried to slice my face with the bottle.
Really?
And then,
Fuck.
yeah, I don't know what everyone else. I don't know what everyone else thinks, but if a girl comes, I don't care if you're a girl, if you're a guy, if you're a baby, if you're a fucking what you are. If you got a box cutter or a sharp object and you come at me, I'm gonna
100%.
push you away. I'm gonna get you away from me. You know?
Self-defense.
But anyway, because this person's evil. Long story short, I chased the cunt across the road and I hit her in the head, and that's all the police seen. I'm not a lagger, so I said, yeah, you seen what you seen, copped on the chin, 2 months. And then the 4 months was just a straight up lie. It was just a fucking argument, and someone said that I hit him and I didn't hit him, and I threatened them, and then I said, because they've like just lagged me for hitting them when I haven't, I just said, you're like, you know, you're fucked, I'm gonna kill you, and I've said that straight in front of the jacks. That's a threat to kill.
Fuck, man.
No, like a threat to kill plus that was on my ex, which that's a family violence. That's a threat. A threat is a breach of a family violence order.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, fuck. Anyone could say that in the heat of that moment.
Oh no, that's what I said. I said like, what? You never said anyone you're gonna kill him before. The fucking the judge was like, or prosecutor, whatever the fuck cunt was talking, was like, never. They said never. He said he's never done it. And I said, yeah, that's fucking bullshit. Whatever. Send me home.
That's a wacko.
They gave you 4 months for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's fuck all.
Do you like it inside? Like
When I got nothing, I do. Yeah.
I've got a few mates who like used to graph, and they reckon they like it inside.
Yeah, when I was
better than outside.
When I
bro, they keep going back.
Not that much, but spun me out for a laugh. I got my criminal damage charge at 7-Eleven too. Yeah, buddy. Put a traffic bollard through the taxi's back window. Don't remember nothing, but it fucking second the rest of the day. But it happens, you know.
So we said fucking future for Merks. What is the future for Merks?
We've got Wacky Wednesdays every day on 99.9.
Yeah.
Yo,
yeah. If you're listening, we may get Merks on here. Get a show.
Fucking.
I'll be down, bro. I'm always down, bro.
Maybe you see how long.
I've got Unholy Water coming out.
I think it's downstairs, bro.
Unholy Water's the next one. Once Unholy Water's dropped, then the film clip comes out. Then it's going to pop off from there, and then it ends at Sumo.
Do you want to do any shout-outs or like
message for
you viewers, youngins, whatever?
Shout out to every cunt listening. Big shout out to everyone in Melton that actually tuned in and listening. If you're listening and you're in Melton, then you got a message from me earlier telling you to listen, and you're listening, you're a sick cunt. If you didn't, you're a dog. Fucking no, love you, Stephen. If you're listening, do a cartwheel or you're a rat.
Or a backflip.
Fucking shout out to Danny. Shout out to fucking Sean. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to Indy, Emily, Adeline, Brooklyn, my kids.
Shout out Jake.
Shout out Jakey boy. Shout out fucking old Moody. You fucking better go on the doctors if you haven't. I'm gonna take you to doctors. Yeah, shout out anyone I've forgotten. I'm only forgetting you because I'm nervous and I'm on the radio and I love you all.
Fucking oath.
Oh, shout out to 5'4" Damo right next to me, eh?
Shout out Damo.
Damo
for
Merks to come into the studio and fucking hitting us
Body
up.
Bag, Flows, all them boys, Enter, Trap Runners, Lux, everyone I mentioned.
100%.
Yeah.
Fucking A, tune in next Friday because we're going to be coming on.
Merks is going to be probably the same day as well again.
Fucking A, we'll be here
Real
same
quick
time.
before you go, Max.
Yeah, probably next Friday coming up. Yeah, fucking oath, definitely.
Real quick before you go, brother. You a family man these days, eh?
I'll get him to talk to
Yeah. Try, I'll do my
You
thing.
got 1 kid or 2
We really want
kids?
flows and depots.
I got 3. I got 4.
Oh,
I
wow.
got 3
We'll try our
daughters.
best.
I got my stepdaughter.
Try our best, listeners.
I'll just say it's my daughter, you know.
100%.
Fucking
My
oath.
girl's brother is more
Fucking
brother
oath.
too, man.
Yeah,
It's
see,
like
yeah,
that,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
I
Cheers for
understand
hooking it
what
up
you're saying,
and mad love.
mate, good on you for raising the level as a man,
Yeah,
raising
see.
the level as a rapper,
Mate, you
and
I gotta do
coming through and
first
repping it.
motorbike ride.
because of this shit on my face.
Yeah.
I gotta do what I gotta do to see my other 2, you know. But it's hard because like like I said, like you know what I'm talking about. Like it's hard at the moment, you know.
Hey Merks, I got a baby on the way. I got a little girl coming.
Yeah, congratulations.
What's it like being a father? What's it like?
You're good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
excited. I'm excited, but I'm fucking nervous. You know, I'm only 24, but I'm fucking excited.
Yeah, it's good. It's
I
but
can't wait.
I had my first kid at 19. It's not hard.
no, it's not hard at all. It's not hard at all.
Really?
But
Is it easy
but
to manage the boys? Like, go see
words
them
like
and shit?
just don't fucking I don't know.
Hey, I'm
Only
gonna drop
advice I
my
can give
girl's
you
name.
is just to
I'm gonna
not
drop her
fucking
name right now.
don't bother with the fucking.
Word up.
Because I've had that many cunts being like, "Oh, you're too young." Blah blah.
Nah, fuck
blah,
all that
blah,
shit.
blah.
Listen to me. Shut up. Just fuck all that shit. All you got to do is make sure that you listen, that you see the kid, and that you like if they can't take one day when it goes sour. If it goes sour, if it doesn't. One day if it goes sour.
It
That
won't
shit
go
there, but yeah, I know that's what I said 2
But
times.
like, if it- yeah.
But you know, that they still let you see the kid.
Yeah, she will. She will.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only thing I've gone through.
I
That's
got-
the only
I got
bad
a good
experience.
bird.
The only bad experience
Shout
I've
out to
had.
Tash.
I got to shout out to Tash. I got
Yeah.
a good
Yeah,
bird.
Natasha.
Shout out to
Shout out
Tash.
to
The only bad experience I've
Shout
had
out- shout out to
after
me
having
unborn
kids,
daughter
out of having fucking kids, is yeah, when you can't see them.
Hey,
You
Merks, do
know.
you reckon you give a shout out to my unborn daughter?
Yeah, give a shout out. What's her name?
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Arabella, was doing.
Yeah.
Hey, sick cut.
I did.
Oh.
Oh, I want a Merksy to fucking shout that shit out, bro. Hey.
Oh, your miss is gonna kill me.
Nah, she shouldn't kill you. She gonna kill me, bro. Nah, bro, I'm kidding. I can't wait.
Yeah, that's dope. That's mad.
Snapchat it right now.
And as for the being too young shit, yo, my nan.
Every time I see like,
I like different names.
we don't have a kid.
I felt pregnant at 20.
Yo, my nan had her first kid the day after her 17th birthday. Didn't make nothing.
19, brother, like fucking. My missus is fucking. I'm 27, she's 30.
I just can't wait to.
She does everything, but I mean, I'm a lazy. I'll admit that straight. Fuck yeah, brother.
I just can't wait to have a little toddler run around. I can't wait till she's 2 years old running around.
Did you guys hear? Did you guys hear on Facebook? Yes, was it yesterday when Chilling It? You know Chilling It?
Yeah, I know Chilling.
He saved that little girl from getting raped.
No.
Fuck off, did he?
Yeah, he stopped chasing her.
He stopped chasing her.
Wait, say that again. Wait, he stopped chasing her. Oh.
Let things go to their head, and 1 minute they could just say, I walk out the front and Eminem says, Merks, you signed to fucking Slim Shady Records.
That's
No,
it.
listen, but if you just call me, I'm still going to answer your phone, and I'm still going to fucking come here and do the show next week.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
not going to say
I'm not going to let it get to your head and fucking trotting your best.
Anyway, he's too good for me, so
You keep it underground.
Word up. Cheers to Merks for coming through. Cheers to Damo for hooking it up.
Your man too.
Cheers for coming through. His fiance. Thanks for coming. Nah, pleasure.
Give us 2 seconds, maybe.
Breaking news, the hottest bloke in the world is.
Straight facts, motherfucker. You heard it on the
Alright,
radio.
thanks everyone for listening. We're gonna play the unreleased tracks again, just in case you missed it. And then we're fucking off for the signing out. Thank you everyone.
Sick cunts, bro, word.
I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm not
All I
involved.
know is that fucking people let things go to their head. 1 minute they just say, no, but listen, if you just call me, still an answer the phone and fucking come here and do the show. I'm not going to say
Word up. Cheers to Merks for coming through. Cheers to Damo for hooking it up. Cheers for coming through. His fiance. Thanks for coming in. Nah, pleasure. Straight up.
Give us 2 seconds.
Brad, breaking news, the hottest bloke in the world is.
Straight facts, motherfucker. You heard it on the
Alright,
radio.
thanks everyone for listening. We're gonna play the unreleased tracks again, just in case you missed it. And then we're fucking off. We're signing out. Thank you everyone.
Shake the way that we want to predict it. Let's wait.
Wait, let me turn the music down. Let me turn the music down and then.
Yeah. I know you're listening to my God.
No!
Tomorrow's
No!
Tomorrow's listening. She's I'm just listening out. I'm not going to listen to you.
Tip 10.
Shout out Posh Wanna.
He's one of the dudes that I go to the youth group with. He wanted to come in just sit there and sit here and have fun and shit. I was like, probably not tonight just because
I don't want them all fucking little youngins, bro. He's only fucking just turned 20, bro. On your brother.
I might bring him in next week just to let them suss it.
Yeah,
If
definitely,
you
bro.
guys are cool with that.
Yeah, fucking definitely, bro. Hopefully all the 4 boys get down. Hopefully I can get all of them and that, fucking that's the main thing.
Let me know by
Fucking-
let me know.